Everyone ready to go?
Yeah.
I am.
Alright. Sounds good. So we're gonna start off with a little history lesson real quick. Just a little history. You guys are in a continent called Rivia. And Rivia has had a kind of troubled past. In previous decades, there were multiple kingdoms who were fighting for land and resources between each other. And there was a lot of bloodshed, there was a lot of war, until a horrific event, not a terrific event.
Horrific event.
A terrific
it was
event
pretty
killed
terrific.
everyone.
I think that's pretty terrific.
And there
It's
is
the
this
best death march you've ever seen.
exactly. There was this horrific event called the Cataclysm. Earthquakes and all sorts of other natural disasters kind of wiped out all the nations, about like 80% of the population. And so
those men dying.
It's a lot.
it's been some time now since the Cataclysm. It's
You
been
just gotta lock some people with comas. It's the only way to do it.
it's been about
Let
eight
him finish the
years since the
backstory.
Cataclysm.
My bad.
And some of the other nations across the sea have started trying to recolonize and set up outposts in this continent of Rivia. And that's where all of you guys have come in. You guys have all traveled from the west across the sea and are now in Rivia. And you guys have all different varied pasts, but you all ended up coming together, and you guys are now sitting in a half-burning church with a bunch of dead spider guts everywhere.
So we are continuing from there.
We are going to continue from there.
Okay, cool.
With
I was
Jillian's
wondering where that
character,
came in.
which remind me,
Was dead.
Karma. That's right. Yeah, and Jilly's character
Hey,
is
Jack.
lying in her own
And they
blood
got shot by the gun.
while
That was Carter's fault.
while
It was not my
Abby's
fault.
while Abby's character is crying over her.
Abby just Abby's gone. She died.
Yeah, and then Abby stands up and just pieces out, and she's gone.
She's an NPC at this point.
She's an NPC at this point. She is so overwhelmed that she can't do anything right now with emotion because she wasn't able to save Karma, who is
So
Jilly's
is Jill
character.
just like dead for the rest of the time, or like?
It
So
was nice to know you.
so everyone, is there anything that anyone likes to do right now?
I kicked Jill's dead corpse to see if it's still alive.
Just
Yeah,
say,
real
let's
fast.
not
What is
die.
Jillian's status of life?
Yeah.
As far as you know, based off of
I mean-
the rolls from last time,
Yeah.
you are pretty sure she's dead.
Yeah, you shot her
Let's
and
take
then
her to the
poisoned her,
doctor.
and then
Wow.
she just kind of died.
Well, where are we in this church? Can you set us up?
I actually don't have a church set up, but you guys are kind of at the front of the church by like the main front door. There's a giant dead spider carcass behind you
Oh,
guys.
Bennett, this
I
isn't
kicked
the
the
church.
spider
This isn't the
carcass.
church building. Yeah, this isn't the church building.
Church?
No.
Alright.
Why would there be a table and chairs in a church?
For a
It's
meeting?
King Arthur's court.
Exactly.
Yeah, my church was a box. Okay, it was a pretty small box.
So, well, wait. So we're in this church. Jill's dead, or so we think.
I'm lying.
Did anybody perform CPR?
You can.
No, thanks.
I think I slap her. I slap her.
you
So
you
we're-
slap
We're going CPR to slap me.
you
Hold on,
slap
I
Karma
already
in the face, and she feels cold to the touch, and she does not wake up.
Okay.
I will attempt to resuscitate her.
All right, give me a medicine check, real quick.
There's
Fine,
medicine
Bennett.
checks.
Yeah, wait,
That's a
what? Oh, there
13.
is. Oh, I really suck at medicine, guys.
Oh, I got wisdom. I could do that too.
I got 13.
You got 13.
That's true.
So you've been pumping for some time, and you even gave mouth to mouth and whatnot. But so far it doesn't look like she has been recovering much. I want everyone now to. Well, Are you going to do something real quick, Nate?
Yeah, I want to put Jake on my shoulders.
Okay. You give Jake a piggyback ride.
Yay!
All right, I want everyone now to roll for perception.
Wait, I
Perception.
cast guidance.
Oh, I really suck at perception.
I
Is that
roll-
D20?
Yeah,
Roll a
that's a
d20.
D20.
Oh, I got a 19 minus the
roll-
1, so I got an 18.
I got a 7.
I got a
Do
27.
I roll?
Yeah,
Should-
No, you should not. You don't need to roll yet, Jill.
So I got a 9.
Jill, on
Do
your
you want to?
from your perspective, it feels like you're floating, and it's almost like all of your limbs have fallen asleep. That kind of like weird tingly feeling.
Where did
Mitch,
that
do you
one
want us
guy
to
go?
tell you just what our number is, like the dice roll plus the plus or minus for whatever, or do
Yeah.
you want to
Yeah,
just be like?
give me the dice roll plus your modifier.
Okay,
I got
so
a
I shouldn't say
27.
19 minus the 1, so 18. I should just be like, okay, 18.
Okay, 18.
Yes.
And
Okay.
Carter got 13.
Yeah.
I got 27. What?
Oh, 27? Okay.
just a little bit more, just a bit.
That's not possible.
Really, the same thing.
Oh, that's very possible.
Jake, what was yours?
9.
9? Okay. So Jake's kind of distraught
I've
right
got
now, and
more
he's
perception.
distracted by all the dead stuff everywhere. But Phantom and Kosef, and even before, while you're pumping, Carter or Mr. Fear, while you're pumping, you
Giving compressions.
can
Giving
hear,
compressions.
yeah, giving compressions.
Let's
You can
check that
hear
one.
off in the
Yeah.
distance just a bunch of marching footsteps, and they're fast.
Run.
Are they goblins? I'll kill them.
Jump out the window.
I'll kill them.
Um,
Run away into the forest.
Can I tell about how far away they are?
So do you want to look outside the window?
Yeah, I'll take a look to see if I can see them.
All right, you take a look, and Phantom is already getting ready to fly off into the forest. You see probably roughly about 80 guardsmen start approaching this village, and they're walking by, and they seem to be checking the houses, and they're looking. You can tell with your perception that they seem to be looking for villagers, and they seem to be looking for people who are still left in this village after it was attacked.
I'm gonna run out the church holding Karma's body and start yelling, "Quick! I need help! I need a medic!"
I run
Are
it
they
with him
friendly?
Jake on my shoulders.
You run with Jake on your shoulder.
They're villagers. We can take them in a fight if we need to.
Yeah, true story. I'll punch him.
I would like to hide in the church and peek out the window.
Okay. Do you still want to hide on like the ground floor of the church? Because the church is kind of tall. You can hide up in the rafters if you want.
Alright, I'm going up in the rafters, but I want to still be able to peek out and see what's
Don't
going on.
fall and
All
break
right,
your leg.
roll a
He's got wings.
You can fly pretty well because you're an Aarakocra rep. Roll me a stealth check though.
Okay.
Gonna hide like that spider in the sand.
No, I still don't have it.
I rolled a 3 and I got +7 on my stealth.
+7. Okay.
Hmm.
So
Just stealth boy.
you kind of are panicking as because these guardsmen just kind of spooked you when you started hearing their footsteps, but you managed to
Correct.
fly up into the rafters and are kind of sneaking a quick peek through. There's like some ventilation up there, and you can see the guardsmen all down below. So Mr. Fear runs with Karma in his arms, and as soon as Mr. Fear yells, help, there's a bunch of guardsmen turn, and they see you guys, and one of them calls for one of their clerics to come, and they try to grab on to Karma. Do you let go of Karma?
Yes.
Okay. So they grab onto Karma and they escort her back towards where they were coming from, and you see another cleric come out who's kind of like an older woman. She comes out and she looks at Karma real quick, and she nods at the guardsmen, and they carry her off.
I turn to a guard near me and I say, can I go follow?
Yeah, by all means, come along. The guardsman says. And he says, I have to
I wanna.
come and.
Do you want to play?
Yeah.
Oh, is
Hey
that
guys.
Abby?
Yeah, hey guys. Abby's just awakened from her despair.
But anyways, so Carter, so you ask the guardsman if you can follow, and he says, by all means, you have to go to the tent anyways. We have to check you up for injuries.
So I want to turn to the church and yell at everyone in the church and say, "Come on, guys, it's safe."
Okay.
I decline medical treatment.
You decline.
The blue half elf declines medical treatment, and one of the guardsmen just kind of looks at you and looks you up and down, because you took a big beating last time, and
Yeah, you got hit a lot.
Are you sure about that? You don't look good at all.
Jake said he didn't want medication, and he's still on my shoulders, and I'm just not gonna give him to the guards. So they can't make him.
I still
Okay.
have 7 hit points though. Don't
Don't you have like 3 though?
Yeah.
dude?
How many hit points did you have at the end of last game?
5,
that
but it's fine. I can tough it out.
I erased it, so I have no idea.
Okay.
That's all you need.
I think it was 3 if I remember correctly. So you're
Bye,
like,
bro.
you have a wound that's still kind of bleeding like fresh. That hasn't healed up yet.
Okay, and
It's a flesh wound.
I'm not really seeing a
Not
problem
you,
here.
Nate. Jake does.
Yeah, Jake does.
Oh, okay, good.
So a few of the guardsmen look at each other while this big dragonborn carrying this blue half elf on his shoulders is kind of refusing to go and get medicine. And they said, okay, well, if you don't want to get healed, then that's fine, but you guys should still probably come with us. This area isn't safe, and we should probably bring you back to our lieutenant anyways.
It's not
I
safe
killed a
for
spider.
me.
I've changed my mind. I want to go with Carter.
I'm
Mr. Death.
I'm not going.
Oh, okay.
I'm
I don't
following
let
Carter.
Jake go with Carter. No, just kidding.
You-
Yeah, I'll
you-
take Jake with Carter.
Okay. And Phantom, do you you overhear this because you're looking up in the vents? Do you want to go with them?
No, those guardsmen cannot be trusted. Can I sneak out the window and hide in the forest?
Yes. Do you want to do that right now, or do you want to wait for all of them to leave?
I'll wait.
Okay. So, you guys all follow the guardsman back, except for Phantom. He waits a little bit for the footsteps to go off. About probably 5 minutes pass, and then you finally drop down, and you go up to the top of the church building to try and figure out kind of where they go. And give me a perception check.
19.
All right. You can pretty easily tell where they like which direction that they head off to, because they're not in town anymore. The guardsmen kind of went through all the buildings to look for villagers, and so now they've retreated back. And so you start going along. Give me another stealth check, just to because you went out of stealth and then now you're going back and hiding in the forest.
I want to sneak along, like, behind them in the forest.
Yeah.
I don't want to get caught.
Yeah, keep like a safe distance.
Creepy stalker.
18.
18.
I'm pretty stealthy.
Stealthy boy.
Why do you have so much stealth?
Yeah, I
He's a rogue.
I've
I have +6.
Yeah, he's a rogue. Okay, so you guys all follow back,
Ow!
and you guys
ow.
walk. You guys walk for a little bit. Do you guys want to ask the guardsmen anything, or while you guys
yeah,
are
I
walking?
want to turn to.
What's your
I
favorite
want to turn to one
fruit?
yeah. What color do you like?
One of them kind of looks back and he goes, "Mangoes." Why?
Good
I
choice.
respond with
Band
that
meeting.
stupidest fruit I've ever heard. Go again. Try again.
Bananas?
What kingdom? To what king do you owe fealty?
I accept bananas, by the way.
We're a part of the kingdom of Holdfast, or the Empire of Holdfast. But if you're trying to talk about who our boss is, we're guards from the city Castlefell, and we were sent here along with our Lieutenant Korgoth, and we got reports that some of the surrounding villages had been attacked, and so we came here to check for survivors.
Now, is there a fallen
a
castle
lie.
in Castlefell? Or is it a-
Probably. I mean, the cataclysm wrecked a lot of the surrounding landscape, so I think if there should be one somewhere.
Or somebody else come up with an intelligent question.
Okay.
Where are we going?
Yeah.
Right now we have a base camp set up, because once we got here, our spies had told us that the village had been completely demolished and was overflowing with spiders. So we set up a quick camp so we can be able to invade and to get rid of the spiders. But once we got there, it seems like all the spiders had up and gone.
We killed all the spiders.
You killed all those spiders?
4 left.
Yep.
4 of them ran off.
And you see a bunch of the guardsmen kind of look at each other, and because they look at you guys, and they look at Jake, and they look at
Not that one.
they look at Abby's character, who still is kind of looking at the floor and is not saying anything, and has just been walking in silence this whole time. And they look at you and they say, "You guys are lucky you made it out of there alive."
I say,
yeah.
well, I'm just doing my job.
I mean,
It's
It's just
yeah.
all in the day's work.
Ask them where they came from and where they are going. Where they came from. If they respond with Cotton Eye Joe.
Yeah, I was just about to say, and do they know who
They
Cotton Eye
said
Joe
where
is?
they came from.
What?
yeah.
Can I ask, where do they come from? Where do they go? Where do they come from? And do they know Cotton Eye Joe? If I haven't
How
forgotten
far
that.
away is the base camp that we're going to?
It's not too far away. Probably about another mile or two at this point.
A mile?
That's I can't
You're not
walk
even
that far.
walking.
I know, I was just thinking that. It's a long way to be carried.
Oh, Jake, are you not walking at this
Yeah.
point yet?
No, he's
No,
on
I'm
my
on his
shoulders.
shoulders.
I don't let him off.
Your arms are starting to get sore from like the scales on the on Kosef's shoulders.
I thought,
Go
I
away.
thought I was sitting on his shoulders.
Yeah, you're starting to get chafing.
I have
Oh.
no more questions.
He's baby powder.
You guys don't want to ask any questions about Karma?
Well,
Come.
I thought
Wait.
you know
Fine.
anything about her.
Is she okay? That almost dead person that we handed to you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost
Yeah,
dead.
yeah. So you know that corpse? Can you save him?
I mean, for the most part, she was dead when you handed us to her. But
She
our
was only
cleric
half
is
dead. There's a
When
difference.
you handed
no, mostly dead is the difference. Half dead and mostly dead aren't the
Oh,
same
yeah.
thing. Trust me. But
There we go.
we have a really good cleric who came with us, and she saved up a lot of her magic for a lot of the villagers. And he mentions the villagers, you notice that there are some other people who have gone with you. Some other more guards, like 2 groups of 20 guards have brought along other villagers, and you see one of the villagers is the mom and Johnny that is coming back with you.
Johnny!
Build him. No.
He sees you guys and
Uh-huh.
he shrinks into his mom. He's freaked out, especially by
Nate.
Kosef.
That goblin needed to be killed.
He can't be scared of me. I wasn't even there. I mean, but to be fair, I am just like a kid in a school uniform, wearing a black cloak, holding a scythe.
And one of the guards kind of looks down at your outfit and whatnot, and he says, "So, what do they teach you at that school of yours?"
Teach me about plants and life and death,
Oh,
but mostly plants.
The basics.
Yeah.
lovely. he just kind of walks on. You guys walk on for probably another good like half hour until you get to this base camp, and you see people start going into the medic tent. There's a bunch of clerics around who are starting to heal people, and you see one lady, and she has a little arcane wisp that goes and she touches the knee of a child whose knee is completely messed up, and it just heals over right quick.
The opposite, it kills over.
Do any of you guys want to go to the medic tent? How are you guys looking on health?
Oh yeah, I should probably do that.
I am
I take
doing
Jake.
fine.
I take Jake.
Okay.
What time of day is it right now?
Right now it's probably getting close to like dinner time. It's not dusk by any means, but it's probably like 4 o'clock.
All right.
Yeah, so I take Jake over to get healed.
Okay. You enter into the tent, and this dwarven lady comes up, and she kind of leads you over to an empty cot, and starts, healing both of you guys up, and you guys regain all your hit points back.
Yay! Boo.
Jake, you look over, and you see in the cot next to you is Karma, and she's awake.
Why, hello,
No, I don't know
Karma.
if you can
I kick her.
hear us.
You-
Benny, you want to go tell Jill that she's awake?
Jill, you're
Oh.
awake.
You shot me.
I did not. That was another version of me from a different life. I'm a new man, Jill.
You don't understand. He's grown. Okay.
Or
I haven't
actually
grown. I've
shrunk.
technically shrunk. I'm now younger than I was before, and wiser.
He's
was
perfect
just
drop
A
kicking
big
size.
frog. And you shot me.
Again, that was a different me. That was the play testing me. This is the beta version of me. Completely different.
I don't even know what that means. I'm lost.
It means
What's
Jill,
a
I
beta?
switched classes.
She got
in the
hit
middle.
really hard in the head.
Your head,
Like a beta test.
your head is hurting a little bit, and
I'm
you
a
do feel
Sparta.
lightheaded from all the loss of blood.
I attempt
Yeah.
to offer assistance by slapping her in the head.
I stop him.
Check.
Actually, I don't really think I want to be slapped in the head at this point.
Okay.
I don't really
Okay.
like you people anymore.
Forget about her head.
Or at all.
Benny, help me slap her head.
No,
Oh,
I'm
at this
in the
point,
forest.
Yeah,
right now.
Benny. Yeah,
I'm
are you
hidden
are
in the
you
forest.
still in the forest, hiding away, Benny?
Yeah. I know what you're doing. You're gonna lure us in with your false promises, and you're gonna slaughter us all. I will save you guys.
Thanks,
At
Benny.
this point, Mitch,
You're a real one.
my side pipes up, and it says to Jill, "Oh, so you're not dead? Disappointing."
By the way,
Got a
everyone,
talking side.
Carter has a
First
target
off,
side.
I don't know who this Jill character is,
Oh,
but
so
she sounds
you're not
wonderful
dead,
and
Karma?
amazing.
You're not dead? How disappointing. I
Oh,
was looking forward to seeing you die. I turn to my scythe and I say,
so
"Be quiet."
Death is your scythe?
No, my scythe is just like a minor spirit of destruction. He's just
I think you're
chaotic
disappointing.
evil.
Minor, not minor.
Minus, not minus. So, as you guys are kind of chatting and kind of relieved that Karma is not dead, and Carter, you feel kind of
Except for
relieved
scythe.
because your scythe isn't relieved, but you feel kind of relieved because you didn't actually mean to try and kill her. And so, while you guys are sitting there kind of talking to each other, you see a guardsman enters into the medic tent that you guys are in, and Ooh, Starling is here. And just calls. I think that's Jilly, or not Jilly, Abby.
Abby.
Yeah, she just joined the server.
I thought that was part of the campaign. And I was like, I don't know, Starling.
That's what I
yeah,
thought. I
Starling.
was
Yeah,
really
who's this
confused.
Starling character? Hey, Abby.
Hello.
Hi, Abby.
Hi,
Hello.
welcome.
What's up?
Here, add a character into the roll 20 for Abby.
Oh, okay, yeah. Your character's name was what again, Abby?
I don't remember. What was my character's name?
Brandy.
Yeah, I think it was Brandy.
Abby, what race is your character, real quick?
Wow, Mitch.
Asian.
Eladrin.
Ask people what their race is.
Racist sister.
Sorry, what'd you say?
Eladrin.
Eladrin?
Eladrin. It's like a half elf kind of thing.
It's like a sub race of half elf or elf.
I have no
can't
idea.
remember which.
I've
But
not
it's
heard
it's
this
something
race
with
before,
elves.
so I'll have to look into it.
I don't know. Carter picked it, so if it sucks, it's Carter's fault.
Excuse you, I picked something that would be good
I'm
for
That's
you
fair.
to
kidding.
declare
This
it.
is fair.
I'm kidding.
Okay, so
I mean, it's not false.
what was that?
Yeah,
No.
who just got sent to the Shadow Realm? What the heck?
What?
Somebody went,
Yeah, it was really
Yeah.
loud too.
pretty sure Jake just got kidnapped.
You guys so far, Benny is hiding in the forest because he doesn't trust the guards. But you
They're going
guys
to
so
kill
far
you, and I will save you.
are all sitting in the you guys are all sitting in the medic tent at a base camp that the guardsmen have all set up. And one of the guardsmen approaches all of you except for Benny and says, "All of you, you guys need to come with me right now."
Okay.
After I can move
Yeah.
anywhere.
Hold on,
Okay.
hold on now, Jake. Hold on.
You're healed, Jill. You're fine.
I'm
Wait,
healed,
what's on the screen?
but I almost just died.
Yeah. You're
What's
feeling
that?
a little groggy,
what's
but
on
you
the
are
screen?
healed.
Could I put Jill on my other shoulder? Scoot Jake to my left
If
shoulder
people
and put Jill on my
expect me
right shoulder.
to Get right out of bed after a near-death experience.
What do you mean a
You
near
die
death
and people
experience? It
still
was a death
expect things
experience.
from you.
No, but
Full
she
death
wasn't
experience.
fully dead. She was only partially.
I don't have any money to give this man. I don't know what you want from me.
Guys, I'm
He
rich.
doesn't
I'd
want
give him
money.
money.
Yeah,
He's
we
gotta-
don't need
he's got a
money
request
from
for us.
you. I'm taking you to
Because
see my
we-
lieutenant.
Yeah, because we
Oh.
killed a village full of spiders.
Alright, let's go. Jake,
There were
let's
like
go.
20 spiders
Hey,
and we
let's all-
annihilated
Alrighty.
them.
Okay.
Give him money
Benny
anyway.
will save
I
us
have
if
to
things
use my
go south.
legs.
He'll come in,
I'm coming too.
break a bottle,
Well,
and
if
use it
you
as a shank.
win things south, go
That's
south. I
fine.
think you mean.
Carry me somewhere.
You're right. You're right.
All right, so Jill gets up from Karma gets up from the cot, and you feel really lightheaded and kind of groggy, but you can walk around. You kind of just feel like you're hungover almost.
Grand,
I think we
wonderful.
totally know what that means.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I get all the pain and none of the joy.
So you guys follow this guardsman out, and the guardsman says, "Hey, by the way, did you guys have an Aarakocra friend with you at all?"
No.
Huh?
What
Benny,
now?
you're not here.
You can't do anything to stop us, Benny. Yes,
Don't-
we did. I don't know where he went.
No, we know where he went. One of our spies caught him slurking around.
Not as
Wait,
stealthy
what's
as he thought.
an arrow? What thing?
Aarakocra. That's
Aarakocra, you know, the bird, your bird friend.
Oh, right.
That guy that
Right.
doesn't like people.
Right, that
Remember he tried to
guy.
kill me last time and then I actually died?
That sounds right.
Yep. Yeah. He goes, it's kind of hard to keep all these weird races and everything all straight. Anyways, come here. And
Yep,
he
sometimes they just go gay.
he leads you here. And Benny, while you were camping around, you have 5 guardsmen who approach you, know exactly where you are in the forest, and
I
they
ask
say, "Hey."
them if they want- I ask them if they want to talk about our Lord, our Savior.
They say, "Come with
Me.
us. You need to go and talk with our lieutenant."
Can I run?
Don't split up
Why
the
do you wanna
party.
run? Just-
Bennett,
just-
it's session 1.
I mean, you can if you want to,
Don't
but
do
they kind of Give me an acrobatics check with disadvantage.
Okay, never mind. I don't want to run.
Okay. So you go with them. They're kind of circling you in like a pentagon, 5-star formation. So
I like
Circling
to
you in a
ask them
pentagon.
if they know about the truth of our world.
they look at each other and they go, not one of these again.
I inform them that the Earth is actually flat and that they've been living a lie this whole
Oh
life.
no.
You kind of babble on, and they are not paying any attention to you while they walk into
Oh,
the camp.
and there's big lizards on the other side of the Earth.
one of
They
them,
live inside the Earth.
under his breath say, "Yeah, they're called dragons."
I say, no,
There
no.
are big
These
lizards
are
on this
special
side of the
ones.
earth.
I say, but no, you don't understand. You see, the sun is
Can I
like
cast a spell? Silencio.
So you go into the tent, Benny. They bring you into the tent right when you're like, no, see the sun. It's about the sun. and Jake hears this, and he's instantly annoyed.
you can never silence the truth.
Or just did.
Mhm.
Silencio.
Alright.
Silencio Bruno.
So there's you guys are in the tent so far. There's no one in the tent. The guardsman just kind of brought you in here, and you don't see anyone in the tent. So you guys kind of look around, and all of a sudden, this giant of a man. He almost looks like he would be like half Goliath or something like that. He's almost like 7'1", and his tent's pretty big. He storms into the tent, and he's in, the typical garb uniform, but it's a lot more shiny and polished. And he does not look very happy at all. And he looks at you guys, and he goes, "Well, these are the people who vandalized the village, eh?"
My sight
Excuse
whispers
me?
to me.
I
Psych
killed
whispers
the
to me and he
Spider
goes,
King, so
I wasn't actually there for the village fight,
Yeah,
so
me neither.
that's
you
not
were
on
there.
me.
Like a you guys
Yeah,
problem.
no,
I
I
guess
wasn't.
you weren't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sir, I
that's like
couldn't
a
have
you
even been
problem,
there.
so what?
I was dead, actually.
Yeah.
My sight whispers to me and he
Yeah,
goes,
Nate
yeah, it
and I
was
"Look at
take
this guy.
self-defense.
He
Okay.
thinks he's so good. I think we can take him."
No, Nate and I take a big step backwards and start whistling.
I whisper back to the scythe. I say, "We're not killing anybody right now."
The Goliath
I'm killing
stares
people
at
right
you
now.
because you kind of or do you want to be sneaky about that, or do you not care
Can I-
if
No.
people hear?
I'm not going to be sneaky at all about that.
Can I taunt the Goliath with Jake on my shoulders?
Taunt him in what way?
Wait, like you're gonna
Like a
throw
rude
me at
gesture.
him?
Smell.
Like a, I don't know, just a rude gesture with my hand.
he looks
Ah.
at you. He does not take kindly to that, and he goes, "Listen here, you discount dragon. You and your party are already in enough
Wow.
trouble as it is. We do not stand for any sort of vigilantism in this part of the city, okay?"
Vigilantism.
Okay,
I went to
I'm taking control. I decided. I
city
stepped forward.
with
I decided to take control
spiders.
of the conversation.
I say,
Like,
take
whoa.
a seat.
Wait,
What?
let
No,
Jilly say.
Whoa. This was a whole misunderstanding. You see, there was this mom, and she was sobbing, and there was literally nothing we could do to shut her up besides go get her kid. So, and it made sense, right? Like, why would we leave the kid to die? Right? And then it spiraled out of control, But here we are, people, everything's safe, everything's good. We're doing great.
Do we need the
So
commander, or
we
can
don't
I
have
punch him?
any problems.
The lieutenant looks at you and goes, "Yeah, of course. Yeah, I know which mother you're talking about. The one whose child you traumatize."
Yeah,
That is true.
Asking for it.
We didn't
That
traumatize
wasn't
him.
me.
The goblins that kidnapped him did.
That is
okay?
true. It's all the goblins' fault. It's always the goblins.
Wait, hang on. Didn't one of us like brutally
Nate.
murder?
You didn't know.
Nate.
Brutally,
Nothing happened.
happened.
That's what I always say.
Oh.
I don't remember
Arthur,
brutal
nothing
murder.
happened. Shush.
So let me get this straight.
All I know.
You can go on.
All I know is there were goblins. They were traumatizing a child. They had him wrapped up ready to eat him, and we just happened to be there at the right time to, let him go, help take out some goblins. And it's normal. Most children are scared of big dragon people, right? Like, not really his fault. It's not like any of us did anything.
I don't like the leader's tone. Jake, would you support me if I punch the leader?
No, sit down.
No, what?
I don't
I
know.
say,
He called
I'm
me.
not
He
going
called
to
me a
go.
mean thing, and I just kind of want to punch him now.
See, as
He-
a chaotic
That's
good, I want to do what is right
show
in
you.
the most frantic
And
way
justice, right?
possible.
Justice.
So I
He
don't
he
know
he
if that is the
he was
best way.
provoking. Justice.
So you're because you're talking with Arthur right now, right? Like
Yeah.
you're talking back and forth in the tent. Yeah, there are like 3 other guards in here with spears, and as soon as they hear that, they immediately go into ready position and they point
It's
their
fine. I got a
spears
15-foot
directly
ice
at
cone.
you.
Ice
Go
cone.
time.
We're fine.
No, it's go time, guys. It's go time.
No,
Yeah.
Guys,
the
would you
lieutenant
sit down.
the lieutenant raises his hand and he says, hold on," and the guards kind of lighten up, but they're they're still at the ready, but now their spears aren't pointed at you. He says, look, I understand you guys trying to just help, but you have to realize in Rivia, where we are right now, it's not some sort of do what you want lawlessness that we got going on here. There are proper procedures for everything, and you guys aren't a part of any adventuring guild that's registered, okay? So
Man,
you
I
No,
Abby.
as far as I know,
Yeah.
you guys are vigilantes at this moment.
Abby, do you
That
have
vigilante.
your
chaotic
like
good?
what's
I have a
your like
job and
fully
an
spin
employer.
wheel thing where it says like pray yes or no? I think we need that.
Oh yeah, my holy symbol. Oh wait,
Yep,
no,
the
my
holy
prayer
symbol. I
wheel.
also have a holy symbol.
There's
I pull out my
spin
holy
wheel.
symbol.
Should I
Your
spin my
prayer
prayer
wheel.
wheel and see if I
Yep,
pray yes
spin
or
the
no?
prayer wheel, please.
Yes.
All right, I'm spinning
Oh.
my prayer wheel. It's imperative
Okay.
right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright,
Just
spin your
even
prayer
roll
wheel.
a dice, even pray, odd, don't pray.
It was a no, unfortunately.
Oh,
It's
we
not
did
time
not
to pray.
Okay, put my
So
holy
sorry.
symbol away.
Mhm.
It is not
Well,
time to pray.
you
guys.
It's not time to pray.
yeah, you guys try and start like praying in your minds, but you kind of hear the lieutenant's word as he continues on. He goes, now, I would have the right mind to throw all of you in jail back at Castlefell. All right?
I whip out my daggers.
I think that would be
I
a great
punched you.
idea.
Let him continue,
Wait.
guys.
However, considering the
Okay, I'll throw you.
circumstances, you guys did take out a giant problem in that village.
I say, you bet we did.
Come on, Mitch. It
Oh
was an
yeah, I
average size
killed the
problem. Let's
giant
be honest.
spider guy. Okay.
You
I
guys,
Yeah,
killed
they
an
have
innocent
arachnophobia.
person, okay?
Deal
So
with it.
you guys did fairly well, even though you almost killed one of your teammates, and you did kill another one of your teammates.
I say it's their fault.
We
that
only
they-
killed one of our teammates, and she's fine.
he points
Technically, I
to
didn't
the
kill
blue
her, I
half
just-
elf, and he's like, that guy nearly keeled over because he was almost bleeding out.
Good thing we
Oh.
had a cleric who healed him.
But did he die? I don't think so.
listen, I tried my best to heal him. Okay, listen, it's a learning experience. All right.
It is a learning experience, and you're lucky that. And he almost like huffs as he's about to say this, and he's like, if you come back with me to Castlefell, we can sweep this all under the rug, and I won't have to fine you, and I won't have to throw you in jail. But you have to follow me, and I'll introduce you to our captain.
Okay. I want to go.
Captain sounds like a jerk.
No,
The
no,
captain,
I want to.
she is a lot less forgiving than I am, believe me.
So,
Oh,
guys,
never mind then.
you guys go ahead and speak to the captain. If I go in there, I might punch her.
no.
I take Jake with me. Just kidding. Unless Jake
Granted,
wants to go.
she did.
We can all
Well, I'm
go. You
going.
just can sit outside.
Ow.
I have to meet this captain.
I say I'm not gonna meet her, and I run out. I jump out of the tent, and I want to fly away.
Okay, well, I put
He'll be back.
Jake down and I attempt to follow Benny.
Put Jake
I-
down. So
I tried
you
to
two
carry-
are bolting it, right? Out. You guys are
Yeah.
trying to
Yeah.
bolt it out of the tent. Okay. Give both of you give me
Athletics.
no acrobatics with disadvantage.
Alright, yeah. What's my disadvantage? What's the disadvantage?
Yeah, what's a disadvantage?
Disadvantage. So it means that you rolled the d20 twice, and whatever
Okay.
is the lowest, the
Lower.
lower of the scores, that's the one that you use.
Okay.
Alright, well, it's a good thing
Oh.
that
Oh no.
we don't know
Oh.
what disadvantage is. That way we don't have to follow it.
Oh, there
Benny,
it
this is
went.
not good, Benny. Oh, I got a 9.
Okay, wait, let me pull
Not
my
the most
acrobatics.
agile right now.
Okay, wait.
I didn't stretch beforehand.
Oh, okay, I got an 18.
That's your lowest? Lucky mans.
You didn't even
With
roll.
my-
Oh, you just rolled
yeah,
right
and
now.
the thing- wait, do I need my do I add my modifier to this?
Yes, you still add your modifiers to this.
eight.
Was this your first roll or your second roll?
This was my first roll. It
Okay.
was my lowest roll.
No. You have to roll twice.
Yeah, Benny. How
rolled
did you
twice.
have a lowest roll out of one roll?
No, I
That
rolled
don't make no
twice, and My
sense.
lowest roll was the 13. I rolled a 13 and a 19, and my lowest was the 13.
Okay, so you rolled a 13 and
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, what was your
Plus
is
5.
that with the modifier?
Yeah. Yeah, my plus 5 modifier. No, with the modifier, it's an 18. I have plus 5 modifier.
Okay,
I rolled a
that's good.
13.
So Kosef, so both Phantom and Kosef like immediately turn and try and dash out of the room. However, Kosef he doesn't make it exactly too far trying to jump over some of the guards, and he
Shoot
kind of
on
just
athletics.
runs into one of them and falls to the ground.
Oh my gosh.
And
Guys, I just lost my head a bit ago. Okay, I'm still not all here, clearly.
And Phantom, you do get out. You get out and you run a good like 10 feet out from the tent, and you're getting ready to spread your wings.
Go flip.
But at the last moment, you there's this there are these two clerics that are carrying a stretcher with a person on it, and you totally didn't even see them, and you run into them.
Okay.
Oh.
I
Rookie
say,
move, Benny.
That's
Rookie
like
move.
manslaughter.
I have some priorities, and I want to take off anyways.
Immediately, you have 6 guards on you, Phantom, and you have 4 guards on you, Kosef. While the rest of you guys are still just staying in the tent, and you guys are just watching this all go down.
Okay.
Can I talk
I
building
will come over.
It's go time. Go time.
Can I attempt to run away again after standing up?
Give me a with 4 people on. What's your strength modifier?
My strength is +3.
It's +3.
Oh, wait.
Okay. So I will say that you do manage to get to your feet. You use your whole movement getting to your feet, and you have 4 of these, a mixture between humans and elves and half-elves, just trying to dangle on you and trying to pull you down. And you see Captain Korgoth sigh, and he grabs this pair of magical basically handcuffs, and he goes over to you, and
Don't let him get you. Don't let him get you.
Yeah, I squirm. I run.
And I run up to Kosef and I tickle him.
You tickled him.
Oh.
He immediately
Hey,
falls
hey,
to the
I'll
ground.
put you on my shoulders.
He immediately falls back to the ground, and Korgoth, with very little effort, because this dude has like a +7 to strength. he goes and he puts handcuffs onto you, Korgoth, while all the guardsmen put handcuffs on you, Phantom. And he
Can I
looks
talk to the captain?
he looks
Wait.
back at everyone and he says, I got 2 options for you. Jail,
Wait.
or you go and see the captain.
I choose the not jail route.
Can I attempt to
I
break the
can- yeah.
handcuffs but not run
Yeah,
away?
I can...
Just break the
Now that
handcuffs.
that stupidity is over, can we just
Wait,
we
no,
go?
it's not
We
over
meet,
yet.
Go see the
Yeah,
captain.
I just want
over
to
a
see if I
minute,
can
let's
break
go
the
see the
handcuffs
captain.
really quick.
You would,
And
if these
not
were
a game
normal
just about
steel
you.
handcuffs, Nady, you would be able to. Except these have runes inset in them that any time that you try and pull apart, it's almost like those Chinese
They get
finger
tighter,
torture
yeah.
thing devices where they just keep
Finger
getting
trap.
tighter.
Okay,
Can I wrap it around his neck?
They're behind you. You can't. You don't have a
Okay,
lot of movement.
That's okay, because I still have ice breath
Billy
if we need it,
Girl.
guys.
Can I talk to the
Short man
captain?
and Death Guy,
no,
you ready
it's
to go?
not over yet. I want to flip over the guards that are surrounding me
Penny,
and fly
Penny,
away.
this is a
No.
multiplayer game, not just a you game.
No, I gotta escape. I won't.
So can I talk to the captain?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's just go walk over to the captain.
he looks at you, Brandy, and goes, "Yeah."
Listen, sir, I understand that there are certain procedures that need to be used in the situation that we were in, but given the situation, we did what we thought was the best. So how about we go this way and you go that way, and then we pretend nothing ever happened.
Oh, okay.
Roll a persuasion check with give me disadvantage. He's pretty cranky. He's not having a
Okay,
good day.
how do I do that?
Roll a d20. Roll it twice.
Yeah. Okay. 10 and 6.
10 and 6. What is your persuasion modifier?
It's under.
0.
It's right above here. Yeah.
Okay, so you rolled a 6. He looks at you. He says, "Listen. This way is towards Castlefell. That way is towards jail. We are going to go either this way or that way, like you said. But listen to me."
I choose not jail because I hate these handcuffs.
Yeah, how about we
I
go
wanna talk to
castle
him
and
real
he goes
fast.
jail?
Okay. And so after that, yeah. So Mr. Fear goes up and he talks to him.
I want to say to him, I say, "Sir, Captain, I've been given a really important job that I need to do. So how would I go about making it legal so I can do stuff like this?"
Do stuff like killing spiders
Like,
and smashing goblins and traumatizing children.
Not
Yes.
traumatizing children.
Legally.
But the rest of the
Legally.
stuff.
Yeah, that was
yes.
my bad.
That's
I
the
just don't like that one.
that's the whole point about going to see the captain. She's a little surly, but she is in charge of the guild that is responsible for handling adventurers and making sure you guys are all right. Which is why if you go and see her, it becomes all approved. We don't have to worry about this anymore.
I say, all right, I will go.
Yeah, I'll go too, I
Julio,
guess.
sounds good with me.
Yeah, I'll follow Jake.
Okay. So
Ask him to carry me.
what'd you say, Benny?
I ask him to carry me.
Go, Benny, with my handcuffs on. Okay, I bend down, and I attempt to put Benny on my
Jump on your
shoulders. Or no, he just jumps on my back. It's perfect.
So you guys go back to the sleeping quarters, but or because it's going to be a little bit of a journey to get to Castlefell. While you guys go back to the sleeping quarters, though, Kosef and Phantom kind of go to the makeshift brig that they have set up, or the jail that they have set up, and they kind of spend the night in there. That just to make sure that they don't actually try and do anything funny or try and run away again.
Can I follow the captain and ask him some questions and things?
Sure.
Or do they immediately make us go to bed?
There's some time while you guys walk, and you can go in between them.
Okay, cool. So tell us more about your commander. Who's this lady? You said she's kind of mean, but we don't know nothing about her, right?
Yes, you're talking about Captain Ferris. She, mean is probably the wrong word that I used. She is, She can be a bit harsh, but I'd say that she's generally pretty fair with how she handles things.
Stern, okay.
Yeah, more stern, like. But she's the leader of the, she's put in charge by the government of Castlefeld to be in charge over the adventurers guilds. And, she takes her job very seriously, as you can tell, which is why we have this whole proceeding going on.
Right, and is she the head over everything that's going on here? Like the whole Castlefield group, like everyone reports to her?
All the adventurers do. The citizens, no, she's not the regent of the area by any means, but she does have a decent number of strings to pull with the city's government.
Okay, cool. Anyone else got questions?
Yeah, can I ask him?
Sure.
Okay, can I ask him if like this type of situation with other adventurers has happened and what happened to them?
Well, you see, we do get a lot of with the cataclysm and everything, there's monsters going about, people trying to salvage parts, people trying to raid villages. We have had stuff like this happen pretty often. And so, but you guys seem actually pretty genuine with actually wanting to help people, which is why I even gave you the choice to do this in the first place.
Yes, I was genuinely trying to help.
Yeah, and that's
you don't
honorable.
know me very well. Yeah, I don't know about karma, but
then I wanna.
Oh yeah,
I
can't talk to him, right? I'm in the brig.
You're not in the brig yet. You guys are being being
okay.
taken to like the brig right now.
Okay.
I want to ask him though if he's. Have you seen any, like ghosts or zombies perhaps around recently?
Like, have I personally seen any ghosts or zombies? No, I've heard reports, not in this area, just mainly the spiders of what we heard, spiders and goblins for this town, but I have heard reports in other areas, and even within Castlefield itself, that there's at least some supernatural activity going on.
I see. Thank you.
I would like, are there any guards also, or is it just him?
Well, you have 5 guards on top of you and 4 guards on top of you, so you guys are surrounded by a bunch of guards right now still, because you guys are still handcuffed.
Okay.
I turn to one of the guards and I ask if he's ever sailed a ship.
Because I've been on one. I had to come on over. I'm from the Western continent. So I had to sail over to Rivia.
Oh my goodness, same. What a coincidence.
Which continent are we on?
Have you ever...
You guys are on Rivia, which is it's kind of like, it's an eastern continent.
But I would like to emphasize the sail part. Have you ever been a part of a crew on a ship and helped?
No, I was just a passenger.
I turn to one of the other guards and say, how about you?
He goes, I had a stint for a little bit as a sailor, but it didn't last very long. I hate the ocean.
Yeah. I ask him if he would help me or join me in my quest to sail to the edge of the earth.
Oh.
My goodness.
He kind of chuckles and he goes, well, now that does sound like an adventure, doesn't it?
I say,
And that's
yes.
all he says.
I tell him, come talk to me later. And I turn forwards and keep on going.
And he whispers back, okay. And he continues walking with you because he's carrying you to the brig.
Of course.
So you guys, are about to part ways, and Korgoth says, we're all leaving for Castlefeld tomorrow in the morning. It'll probably take us the whole day traveling. You guys have any more questions, you guys can ask me during our travels, but I'm going to bed tonight. This was a bad day. He just walks off.
Me too.
Okay, bye.
Handcuffs.
And so yeah, you guys You guys sleep through the night. You guys have a long rest, and so all of your guys'
Yay.
spells and everything are replenished.
Yay!
Yes, I get to be a useful
Hurrah.
healer again.
Mm-hmm. So you guys,
That's all we need at low level.
you guys wake up in the morning all feeling refreshed, and Karma, you're feeling way better than you did yesterday.
I
Like
was hoping to feel like P Diddy.
Like
Goodness.
they talk about you have to feel like the low of low to know what the highs of highs feel like. You feel like you're walking on cloud 9.
I'm walking on
Absolutely
sunshine.
fabulous.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa!
And
Trish, I can't hear you sing from the brig.
Okay. Well, me and
Well,
Benny
we
are
can
jamming
hear
from the
you.
brig.
We can hear you.
so they all bring you guys together, and
Do
what
they take the handcuffs off me?
one of the
finally?
guards looks at you, both of you, and says, "Do you swear that you're not going to run away? If you do, we are going to catch you, and we are going to throw you in prison, and you guys aren't going to get the same benefits that your friends are going to get."
Mm.
Like
I swear.
dental.
I will.
I like dental.
These are the
It's part
questions,
of
Jake.
being an adventure.
All right, so Phantom said he swears. Kosef, do you say you
Cross
swear?
my heart and hope to eye.
Yeah, fine. I won't
Alright.
try and run.
And the guards
Probably.
look to the rest of you
Allegedly.
guys and say, "Do you swear to keep them from running away?"
I'll
I
try.
got you.
Joseph is
Can't
big
stop
and
me.
determined.
Fair enough. He's a
Not that
dragonborn after all.
And my scythe just kind of yells out randomly out of nowhere. If they try and run, we'll cut their feet off.
The guards kind of like look around, trying to figure out what random person just kind of walked by and shouted that, and they don't know that it's coming from your scythe.
Wait, is your
Look at the
scythe like
scythe.
floating around you? Can I threaten your
Nope.
scythe?
No, I'm just holding it. I mean, yes, you could threaten my scythe, but I'm just holding it.
Oh,
Does your
okay. Then I
scythe
start
like
threatening his
you?
scythe.
No, the scythe is not me. And I kind of
Okay.
whisper to the scythe, I'm like, shut it, not while other people are around.
They see you talking to themselves, and the guards kind of like shake their heads, and they finally move back, and they unlock the handcuffs around Kosef and Phantom, and you guys are free now.
I'll go
Never
pick
mind.
up Jake and put him on my shoulders.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
Uh,
And with that, you guys are off on your way. You guys are pretty surprised by how fast this camp. Like, first off, it was probably one of the cleanest looking, like, military/guards camp you guys had ever seen. Not that you guys have seen a lot of military camps, but you guys had traveled around a bit and seen campsites, and this one was really well tidy, and it got packed up really fast. So they run a tight ship. You guys travel along through the woods for nearly a whole day. Is there anything that you guys want to do or to talk about while you guys travel?
yeah, where were the? Well, I guess I'm just gonna ask them because I can't really ask the guards anymore. But I'm gonna ask my hero associates. Where do you think the guards were going, or what they were doing?
They
I
said that
think
they were
they're
coming
trying to
to
spider.
kill the spiders.
No,
Yeah,
wait,
like they-
was that what they were doing? I thought that they were just like patrolling or something. Oh, that makes a
No,
lot of
they were
sense.
coming
You know,
to do what we did better.
that is true. I wasn't even there, but you know, I was
Oh,
somehow
what?
also there, so I can confirm.
Did you do it better?
Yes.
Yeah, we
Again,
did way
I
better.
didn't kill you. The spider
always
killed you.
do
I
things
just
better.
dealt full damage.
I whisper, I will fight against you forever.
What was that?
Anything you can-
Just say it normal. I couldn't hear that.
I will hold that against you forever.
I see. My scythe whispers to me in
You're
my head.
forgiven, but
we
I'll
can
never
take
forget.
I want to ask Karma how her mouse is doing.
Squeaker McSqueakerson, I pulled him out of my pocket. He's as precious as ever. He's doing fabulous, even though he was traumatized by my near-death death.
Yeah, that's fair.
The mouse kind of squeaks and cuddles up next to you.
If he dies, I will be really sad.
I tell a joke.
We don't get to know what the joke is. You just told a joke.
That was a great
And I
joke.
found it
That was
hilarious.
such a good one.
That was hilarious.
It's so funny, Phantom.
There's
Phantom, roll a d20 on performance.
Oh, you jokester, you. You kidder.
so
Oh.
there's a Mexican magician, and he says that he's gonna disappear on the count of 3. And so he says, uno, dos, and he disappears without a trace.
For real though, Benny, I want you to roll a 20 performance.
Oh, okay, actually.
Or a performance, yeah.
Yes, actually.
I can't find that funny unless I see a 15 or higher.
Things are not looking good.
Oh no.
So
+1.
So
9.
so the joke, if it had like the right cadence and everything, it could have gotten a decent laugh, but you kind of fumble around for the punchline a little bit, and so your compatriots kind of get lost, and they just kind of give you like a warm, sympathetic chuckle.
I turn to him and I say,
My first
what's a Mexican and what does uno dos mean?
Yeah, you guys kind of have no idea what he's talking about, but you're fine with
I
it.
told him it's on the other
I-
side of the world.
Can I ask Carter about his size?
Yeah, go ahead. This is your guys' time.
Okay, yeah. So Carter, what's up with the talking scythe?
You mean Mr.
Talking
Fear?
scythe.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Do you want the long explanation or the short explanation?
Let's go middle ground.
Middle ground. So this one time I was running through the forest at my school, chasing a ghost, and I fell down a hill and I died. And I met
As one does.
death. I met death,
That's awkward.
right? And I had this best friend a few years ago. And we got into this big fight, right? And then he died in this tragic accident before I could say goodbye or apologize. And so death offers me this job to go around, helping the souls move on and killing the undead in exchange to get to say goodbye to my friend that I never got to say bye to and to apologize to him.
Oh,
And
so
so
that's
I
Wow.
took the job and he gave me this talking scythe.
Carter, I mean Mr. Fear. It's too late to apologize.
No, it's not when you work for death.
death.
But I got kind of more than I signed up for because he tricked me, and the job doesn't really end. So now I'm kind of stuck.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's awkward.
Yeah,
So,
It was
hard.
how old are you?
I'm 19.
Hmm. And how
How long
have
have you been
19?
19?
Only a few 50 years.
We have the same thought.
Yeah.
You,
I
wait,
immediately
do you
thought
still
that.
go? Do you still go to your school? Have you just been going to school for 50 years straight?
No, I graduated.
Okay.
50 years ago?
Yeah, I mean, give or
And why
take
do you
5 years.
still? Why do you still wear the uniform then?
Because I'm flat out broke, and this is my only pair of clothing.
Oh, I was going to ask
Oh,
if working for death paid well. I guess not.
It pays in favors and the occasional visit to my dead friend.
So
Death.
You got to apologize?
I
wait,
did.
hold on.
Wait.
In my equipment, it says I have a set of fine clothes. Is that something I can like? Can
Yes,
I be
you can
like,
wear
here
that.
you go, 19-year-old guy that's actually like 80. You can have this.
If you wanted to.
Yes, you may, but just warning you, I will just keep wearing my school uniform because I like it.
Oh my goodness. All right, well then I don't. Oh, hey Abby, do you want to pray really quick? I pull out my holy symbol.
of course I do.
All right, let's see if we see if we pray.
Okay. You roll the dice.
No, okay, all right. Evens we pray, odds we do not. Ooh, odds. We cannot pray right now.
Oh,
the
this
time.
is really awkward.
Okay, well, I put my holy symbol back away.
Yeah, I put my prayer wheel away.
So I will pray for your dead friend.
I like
Actually,
to
I changed my
imagine.
mind. I will
Oh,
not.
I wish I could.
Yeah,
My wheel said no.
I like to imagine Abby's got like this massive wheel, like one of those like spin the wheel things,
Oh, I
just
do.
like in her
Jeopardy
back
wheel.
pocket.
Yes
She
and
pulls it
no.
out and like sets it up really quick, and then spins it. And it just has two things. It says yes or no.
That's exactly what happens.
Real quick,
And then
Jake,
there's like a single one that says
Yes.
double Jeopardy.
I want you to roll a perception check real quick.
Perception. It's a 20.
It's a
Good.
Dang.
Natural 20.
It's a natural 20.
Nice.
Nice. Okay. So as you guys are walking and talking, you guys have been walking for a good like 4 or 5 hours now.
Slow.
And for the last hour or so, you kind of get this weird feeling. It kind of like you're surrounded by people, obviously. So you guys, because you guys are watching and walking through this large group, but you can't help but shake the feeling that there's somebody that is watching you. Like they just kind of like they have their eyes on the back of your head. And
We all feel like this?
no, you
I'm
guys,
distracted talking.
yeah, you guys
Oh,
don't
we're
feel like
just
this at
chilling.
all. Yeah, you guys are just still talking and chilling. So this is just Jake.
Okay.
So you kind of look around and you look into the trees and the forest, and you think you can make out a shape in there, but yeah, it's probably isn't anything. It's probably actually just a weird, funny looking tree. And so you kind of shrug off that you saw something. And anyways, there's a bunch of guards around. You know that the guards have scouts that are, going around and making sure, because they found Phantom. And that's how they found Phantom, actually, is because they had scouts roaming around the forest. So you're pretty sure that it's just a weird feeling that you have.
Okay. I just have this random weird feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Good job, Jake.
Do I?
Thought it
So
was
should
beyond
should
Inside
I
his bones.
check
It goes
harder?
electric wavy when he turns it on.
If you want to,
Yeah, I have this feeling. I want to explore it more. Get
okay.
in touch with my feelings.
This, as you kind of explore the feelings, you're still not seeing anything, but you have something bubbling up in like the back of your head. Like you've had these images
Right.
start kind of flashing up, like not something literally bubbling up in the back of your head, but you start having like these images kind of pop up, and mostly you just kind of see fire.
Fuego.
You pyro. Just daydreaming about fire.
So, should I start a fire? I feel like I should start a fire.
Go ahead and start a fire if you want to.
Are we starting a fire right now?
You have
So-
firebolt, don't
No.
you?
We didn't start the fire.
So do you want to
Well, we didn't.
Because
Jake did.
remember, you're in this giant crowd of people that are kind of moving, and with a bunch of carts and everything. Do you want to stop, like off on the side of the
No.
road and?
Wait a second. So we're still walking to go meet this captain lady, right?
Yeah, you guys are probably a good like 5, 6 miles out from the city still.
Okay, so I tell everybody to shut up. I got this weird feeling, but I don't know what to do.
What kind of
Okay,
feeling?
what do you mean?
I don't know. I feel like there's I don't know.
Can I roll
There's fire,
to like
and there's eyes in the back of my head. I mean, on
Can
the
I
back
roll-
of my head.
see if I can
I
see
look
anything
at the
around
back
me?
of the-
Yeah, you can roll a perception check if you want.
I also
Okay.
want to try and look around.
Yeah, I would like to look around too. I
Alright.
feel like that's a natural
all-
thing to do once he says, I feel like someone's watching me.
Okay, I
Yeah.
got a 14.
all you guys roll perceptions.
I got a
I cast
14.
guidance.
Oh, I think I'm blind.
Benny needs to get his eyes checked.
I got a 15.
15.
I got a 10.
3.
I got 14.
I
Or
got
Nah, I
a 3.
outperceived you.
Dang, I rolled a 15, but I have -1 in perception.
Benny, what did you
I
Apparently.
get?
rolled,
A 3.
The
I
three.
rolled a 6.
Oh, wait.
I'm blind.
So you guys
What a loser being at 14.
give a good look around, and you guys are moving along, but Arthur tells you, the direction that he kind of felt the being watched in, and you guys look real hard, and there's nothing. There's just trees. There's only trees.
I think we need to follow it.
Okay. Can we
Um,
send Benny out as a scout really quick and be like, hey, you make sure there's nothing over there.
is it like nighttime or something?
I've got night vision.
Right
I
now,
have dark vision.
you guys
Yeah.
left really early in the morning, so it's probably a little after midday, so like 1 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
I feel safe.
Yeah.
I'm willing to keep
I'll go
walking.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
willing to go too.
Jake, I think you're a crazy man.
I mean,
Yeah,
it
I
is
say,
possible.
oh, you little silly boy, there's nothing there.
I turn to Arthur and I go, Arthur, if you feel something again, keep us informed. But this time, make sure it's a little bit more than just a feeling.
Well, I want to go with
Got a
Arthur if he's gonna go look.
feeling.
Should we go look?
Sorry, did you guys say you want to
Yeah, I want to go look. I think feelings could mean something deeper. I'm a healer, okay?
We'll be quiet, player wheel.
Chemistry.
Alright,
All right,
Jake,
well,
I'll
if they're
go with
going-
you to provide
Yeah, if they're
protection.
going, I will follow.
I go also. I sneak ahead.
I say, I don't know what we're doing, but I guess I'll come too.
So are you guys? So you guys are leaving the crowd real quick and going into the forest?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I
Should we
turn
try
to
and
one
be
of the guards.
stealthy or like should we just go?
No. I'm gonna shout
No,
to
I
one of
wanna-
the guards. We gotta go to the
Yeah.
bathroom. Be right back.
All of us.
The
All
guard-
of us
Same
All of us
collectively.
together.
The
No, I mean, not
guard kind of
stealthy, like, with the
stops
guards,
and
like,
he
leaving.
he says, "All right, we'll make it quick." And he doesn't. He was following the crowd, but now he's stopped and he's kind of standing, kind of keeping an eye on you guys. If you guys want to roll for investigation, you guys can.
I will
Okay.
investigate. My investigation ain't that. Good.
10
Oh,
plus
investigation.
3
I
is
cast
13.
guidance.
Oh,
I got
I got
a
a
10.
20.
You got a nat
I
20?
got a 7.
Got
Yeah.
got 18.
I got a natural 20.
Nice.
Me
Abby
too.
looking good over there.
Oh yeah.
So
I'm looking
have a
really good at those trees.
You are master investigator.
It was good.
So you guys don't want to take too long to kind of make the guards think that you guys had run off, done did an RUN and OFT, and so you guys search really hard and scout and spread everyone out, and you guys kind of look really hard for the next 5 minutes, and for the most part, you guys don't see a lot. You guys see, it's just a normal forest for the most part. Now, Brandy's looking around, and she can see some
Brandy's
places where
chill.
there's some disturbance, where there's either like an animal that was in the area, which makes sense. This is a pretty, populated wood, or there is someone who kind of disturbed the ground over here, but you don't see any other signs or concrete signs that it was, like a person or like a monster. It just looks like the ground is just shuffled.
Okay. So
tell
I looked
Trevor.
really good at those trees, and it looks like there was something here, but it could just be an animal. So I think it's better we just go back and continue going before the guard, get suspicious.
Wait,
I agree.
I
Can we
concur.
tell if it went off and what direction it went if it did?
Um,
Find
Where-
it.
Like if you can roll a survival check to see if you can see any see where the disturbance kind of goes off to.
I will do that. Bro.
Well, we got to
where's
do all the
this-
stuff that needs wisdom. I don't have wisdom.
Abby and I got
Okay,
that. I've
got a
got wisdom
5.
and dex.
I rolled a 5.
So you kind of look
Yeah.
around. It's just like there's ways going off that way. There's ways going off that way. There's you can tell that there's that this could be like a place where like deer or something walk through or bedded down, but you have no idea. If there was anything here, you couldn't tell which direction it went at all.
Roll 20 is screwing me over with these rolls.
I tell everyone. I turn to them. I say, I'm good to go back now.
Yeah, me
You
too.
don't sense anything,
go back.
Scythe, right?
Let's go.
Yeah, and Jake, you kind of look around a little bit more, and you don't have that feeling anymore, but it just kind of, it still irks you a little bit that you felt that, but you're like, huh, that was just kind of weird.
It was very weird.
Okay, so you guys go and rejoin with the rest of the crew again.
Yes.
All right.
Yep.
So you guys
Yeah.
continue on walking, and you guys finally make it to Castlefell. Now, Castlefell sits kind of on the coast, and so it's almost like a port town. It's a big city. All of you guys have been to Castlefell before, because it's the main city that the Empire uses to send off to all the other kind of like villages and whatnot. It's kind of, think of like Jamestown in like colonial America. It's kind of like, it's like the big hub for the frontier. And so, and it's a pretty decently sized city too. You got a lot of merchants. You got a lot of various different ethnicities of people and different races that are there. A bunch of different guilds that are also there too. But the guild that you guys end up being brought to is the Adventuring Guild, which it just so happens to be a building that is right next to what is essentially like City Hall. And so you have this
Just
big, immaculate building,
awesome like that.
and then this kind of small little attachment that has been added. You can tell that it's been added on over the last couple of years, but, you know, it's not too bad looking.
So are there like skyscrapers, or is this more like medieval?
This is more medieval. So you have a lot more like Gothic style buildings. And it's kind of weird because with the Cataclysm, there was a lot of damage, and so you have but you know, it's been a couple of years since then, so people have built over it, but they didn't like just break everything down and build up again. They kind of just added on to the destroyed buildings that were there. So you see some buildings that are like really old stone, and then the rest of it is brand new stone, and it actually kind of looks really cool.
Interesting.
Nice.
And so you guys get brought in, and Korgoth is you know, at the head, and he has to bend down pretty low to go through these door frames, but he manages it. And you guys walk up a set of stairs inside this building, and you see a bunch of people bustling around. You see a bunch of groups of people that aren't quite as diverse a cast as you guys are, but at a glance, you guys can tell, like, oh yeah, these are kind of like adventuring parties. Like, oh yeah, that's probably the cleric, that's probably the rogue. Yeah, that guy, he looks like a ranger. Oh, that girl's definitely a druid. Oh yeah, she just turned into a bear. Okay, now she's back into a human. Okay. And so you just continue on with all these people around you until you are taken to one of the back rooms of the building.
Back rooms.
And Korgoth knocks on one of the doors, and you hear a woman's voice from inside tell him to come in. And he kind of cracks the door open and looks inside and whispers something. Then he closes the door and looks to you guys and says, all right, I want you guys to all be on your best behavior. No funny business. He looks at Phantom and Kosef.
That's my bad.
He says, and remember, he like, be courteous to this woman. All right. She's my superior. And yeah. he just kind of stands back against the wall and puts his arms behind him and kind of almost stands at attention. And you guys enter into the room. Inside,
Sweet.
you see this half-elf woman with like silver blonde hair that's pulled back in a bun. She's wearing like a really fancy getup underneath what like a silver breastplate, and she's kind of sitting, or she's kind of standing, looking down on her desk, looking through a bunch of papers, and she looks up at you. She's wearing like little half moon glasses, and she takes them off, puts them on the table. She stands up straight. She puts her hand over her heart and she bows down. She says, "Welcome to Castlefell. I am Captain Ferris. If you guys all want to have a seat, you guys are welcome to. I can pull up any chairs you guys need."
I stand.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll sit.
There's enough chairs for all of you if you guys want to sit down, but if you want to stand, it's all good.
I take
Yeah,
a
I'll
seat.
sit.
Okay, I want to return the bow and then sit down.
Okay. So you guys all sit down, and Phantom's he's in the the back corner, and he's still kind of sitting there, arms crossed, just kind of watching. She looks over, and she kind of shrugs, and then she walks to the front of the table. Says, well, I heard from a couple of sources that you guys made quite a name for yourself at that camp. It's not every day that we have a group of people who go into a village, kill a bunch of spiders, and then apparently try and run away from the guard.
It's not
that
every
was
day
two
I
of
walk
us.
into a village and end up surrounded by spiders.
Okay, listen. I allegedly
true.
tried to run away from the guards. All right,
Oh, no.
allegedly.
The running away from the guards is a pretty sure thing that happened. However, as you said, sorry, actually, I forgive myself. I'd like to get to know you guys all. I know somewhat of who you all are, but let's start with you're a fellow half elf. Would you like to introduce yourself? And she looks over at you, Jake.
Well, I am Arthur, and I have no idea who I am. Next.
She's leaning against the desk, and she kind of nods along, and she looks towards Kosef.
Oh, okay. Sorry. What? So, am I just telling my background?
Now, just introduce
Just
yourself. It's not every day that
Okay.
we get dragonborns in the city.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm just kind of here. Noble background, and all my family died in that one big thing that was bad. What was it? The cataclysm? Yeah, that thing. And
Should
so
probably
now
tell
I'm
her
just
your
kind of
name.
here trying to regain my wealth.
That's fair. You and many other people. And she looks now towards Brandy.
Hello. I'm an Eladrin, and I don't have a backstory because I didn't think of one. So I'm a healer, and that's about really it.
She's with me, actually. She's my my royal healer for the family.
Oh yeah, my bad. I totally forgot about
Yeah.
that for some reason.
Oh, so it's okay. She overslept last night. You know, she's a little bit tired.
Groggy.
I need my prayer wheel.
Oh yeah, groggy, not
I'll
tired.
my prayer wheel and spin it.
Of course, I pull out my holy symbol and I also pray. If we pray.
It was an odd number.
Oh, we do not pray. I put my holy symbol back away.
Yeah, me
Dude, he's
too.
gonna be upset.
I will never get to pray.
I know.
Yeah, I guess we never get to pray, Abby. It's a cruel world we live in.
Captain Ferris sees you guys like go back and forth like this, and both pull out your prayer symbols, about to pray, and then both just shake your head no and put your prayer symbols back.
It's a
And
rough time.
she's
it's not the time.
You got to do what the wheel says, you know.
Yeah.
She goes, okay, I understand that. She's not really fazed by it at all. And she then looks at Phantom in the back. And she says, and what about you there?
I ask her if she has ever sailed before.
Oh my goodness. Man, please don't answer his question.
And she looks out. She's like, "He's one of those guys, isn't he?"
Wait, why
Unfortunately,
do you need to
yes.
sail? Why can't you just fly?
Have
You
you?
can't fly across an
Oh,
entire
okay.
ocean.
Yeah.
If you
Doesn't have
believe
that
hard
kind of
enough, you can.
stamina.
Besides, when I got to the end of the world, what would I do? Just float there? Looking at no, I need more people.
Need
This is
sacrifices.
this is valid, Benny. Good point. Good
This
point.
needs to be documented.
Can we just like have the very end be us discovering that the world is flat? That-
And
Well-
on the other side is just Mexico. That's the only thing on the other side of the earth.
No, added to world building, flat Earth, and Mexico. Okay.
Perfect.
And
I shake
To
my
be
head no.
Uno dos
and
tres
say,
Joe.
my name is Phantom, and I am obviously an Aarakocra.
obviously, yeah. Glad to have more Aarakocra in the city as well. I'm sure you could have a lot of people, a lot of jobs looking for you. Aarakocra are in high demand when it comes to messaging.
And
And
a lot of people are looking for me.
Yeah. About that.
she now looks at you, Mr. Fear, and is like, "Please tell me."
It's best if we don't.
Either way, you guys will have plenty of time to
Dramatic
tell me
much.
later. And then she looks finally at I have your name. I have your name.
Karma.
Karma, yes.
Me. You want to know what
You've
I
been
Yup.
so
mean?
quiet this whole time.
Yes. Yes, I'd love to know about you. I'd love to know about all future adventurers who travel in the region, especially those who aren't registered.
Sure. I'm Karma. I'm a changeling. I didn't really want to do this, but I'm here anyways.
Changeling.
So yeah.
My. Now, how did a tight-knit group like you guys find yourselves all together?
Well,
There was a bar and a
I don't
child.
know how they
Local bar.
found each other.
There was a bar and a child.
Oh,
There
yes,
was a bar, not in the child.
the goblin instant, I heard.
I hated
Yeah.
that goblin.
You know, I don't blame you on that front. Goblins are rather filthy creatures, I believe.
Exactly. Disgusting even.
Now,
Wow.
murdering
Yeah.
one straight in front of a child and having its brain scattered all over his
Allegedly.
face.
Allegedly.
That is a little something that, well, I didn't quite, expect from a story
Well,
like
the
that.
goblin, I felt threatened, okay? I didn't feel safe.
If we don't talk about Snot Nose anymore.
Oh yeah, that was his name.
Not again.
I'd kill him again if I had the chance.
Okay, shush.
Fair enough. Well, I'm sorry for, if there was any inconvenience on your, journey here. But I want you all to understand that when we talk about jurisdiction and we talk about, registering as adventurers guilds, we mean this for your own safety and for your own legality, that is. You see, when it comes to the territory of Rivia, it's all under control of Holdfast, of course, the Empire. If we have a bunch of Holdfast citizens going around and trying to do a bunch of heroic feats, there's a lot of liability that can come upon that. Especially with the Cataclysm, this area is rather dangerous, and it's not safe for normal citizens to go out on their own and to go a-hunting for monsters, as it were. Do you understand?
We didn't exactly go hunting for them. It was kind of a situation that we found ourselves in.
Yeah, it just kind of happened. It wasn't really hunting.
It wasn't fun. Karma almost died.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not from Holdfast.
Yeah, you all know the you've experienced the dangers that can become from adventuring. But you guys seemed to do it out of good nature, it seems. You helped the woman and her child, and you guys saved that, or not saved the village, but you eradicated the pests that were in there, which was a pleasant surprise to the guards, it seems.
Yep,
You're welcome.
that
I
did
try my
happen.
best to be helpful.
It is.
Yeah, I wasn't really a
I'm
part of that
sure.
one, so I can't put any comments in on that. I just kind of appeared there. Well, I was just kind of gone, and then I wasn't gone. Same thing with Benny.
Yeah, I was getting donuts.
Yeah, I was with him. Duncan.
Donuts are
Wherever
rather
we're at.
nice. I
What's the
do
name of the
like
place
me
that we're
some
in?
glazed donuts, indeed.
What's the country or continent that we're in right now? What's it called?
Rivia, you are in Rivia right now.
Rivia runs on Duncan. That's the saying.
I have heard that. That's true.
Yeah.
I'm more partial to Krispy Kreme myself, but to each their own, it seems.
Oh,
Well, if I'm being honest, I just don't really like donuts that much. I just went to watch Benny eat donuts, or not Benny. Birdman eat donuts. I forget his name. Phantom.
I'm a famous donut eater.
He is. You should see him go. It's truly incredible.
Glad to know.
My scythe
Like a vacuum.
just kind of yells, "I prefer flesh."
She stares
I've tried
down
that one before.
Captain Ferris kind of stares down at the scythe. Does the scythe glow at all when it speaks, or is it just like a disembodied voice that comes from?
Oh yeah, it's just a disembodied voice. That's it.
Like Nightblood.
By the way, yeah, it was kind of Nightblood-esque, Nightblood theme. I am kind of surrounded by just floating blue balls of fire right now. Because the souls just kind of float around me.
Like how many?
Just 6.
Oh, okay.
You know, only 6 souls are trapped, Nate.
Now, do they speak or do they just kind of exist
They just exist. I can turn them on and off, but for the most part, they just kind of float around.
Gotcha.
Just for
Okay,
reference, in case
turn them off.
you
They're
want
pretty bright.
that
They're
to be
messing with my
important.
eyes.
They're not that
Yeah,
bright.
it's better just not to ask.
Well, that's fair. There's lots of people with strange traits around here.
So, I heard something about we need to join some sort of guild.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you see.
Yeah, to avoid jail, preferably.
Yes, indeed. I'm afraid. Well, considering that it was under the city of Castlefeld's jurisdiction to neutralize the threat in that village, and also the damage that was done to the church, of course. Under the current laws of Holdfast,
it was halfway destroyed when we got there.
there is
It
a
was on fire.
there is a wall that is blown out from a firebolt that would suggest otherwise. And yes, I know my information quite well.
How do you know that we need the firebolt? Though?
Arthur's short and doesn't have very good aim, and how can he really help that?
Yeah.
The only thing he could hit was the broadside of a barn.
Yes.
She kind of laughs at that. And she's like, either way, you are right. To go out and to explore and to adventure, we want to make sure that no average citizen is going out. And we have a guild registration. If you'd like to sign up for our guilds, we'll give you the necessary tools you need. We'll give you a stipend if, let's say, work has been rather tough. However, the one thing that we ask is that you follow our set of rules, follow the laws of Holdfast and of the Empire, and also that you give a 1 or a 10% cut, that the guild receives a 10% cut of whatever loot that you receive while out on an official quest.
Yeah, honestly, why not? I don't like jail that much. Seth is not a fan of jail.
Yelling. What are we cutting?
That's true.
Oh,
Yeah,
you'll
I
be
think we should
cutting
pray on
lots
this
of
one.
things. Sounds like an offer that
That's
you
the
all
way I
enjoy.
like it.
Can me and Abby pray on
Sure,
this
I
first?
guess.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
it's
said
true. I
money,
do
that
need to
counts
pray
for me.
about this.
Yeah. Okay. Pull out my holy symbol.
I pull on my prayer wheel.
Okay, let's roll it.
Oh my! I do get to pray this time.
Oh my goodness, we're praying.
It's finally happening.
Abby, what is the whatever we're praying to tell us? Do we accept?
It's gonna have to be a yes.
It's like a magic 8-ball.
It's like a magic.
Yep.
The magic 8 part says
later.
you already
Yes.
know the answer.
Okay. All right, then we accept. I
Grant.
put away my whole symbol. Stand back up.
Future unclear. Try again later.
She
That does
smiles.
happen.
She smiles at you all and says, "Grand. Given what Korgoth has said about you all, I would have expected a little bit more resistance to the offer, but I'm pleasantly surprised. Now, if you all are going to join, you guys can leave out, and Korgoth can escort you to Sean downstairs, and he can get you all sorted up with what you need to be a part of a guild."
Okay. Sounds good.
Let's go.
Alright. You guys all stand up, and as you all stand up, she, puts her hand over her heart again and bows down to you guys.
I return it.
Yeah, I do not, because Kosef is uncultured. Although
I think
he's
you were
noble.
also Prince, weren't you?
Yeah,
don't
I
remember.
am, but uncultured. Okay,
Oh.
just a very uncultured prince. Don't worry about it.
So you guys exit out and shut the door behind you, and Captain Ferris goes back to doing her paperwork. Korgoth escorts you downstairs, where you guys come to this little window that has no one. It doesn't look like there's anyone there, and Korgoth knocks on it, and he waits a little bit, and then he knocks on it again, and he waits a bit, and finally he bangs his hand against it, and he shouts, and he goes, "Sean!" And all of a sudden you see pop up
On Mendez?
just the very, you only see the forehead of this man. And he goes, "Nope, I'm here, don't worry about it. Hey, Korgoth, what do you need? And Korgoth says, "We got some new initiates for the guild. We need you to get them all set up." And he goes, "Oh, grand. And you see as now this short little man, who now is, you realize that he's a halfling, he runs and he grabs a stool and he sets it down, and now you can see his face over the windowsill, and he looks at you all and he's like, "My, you guys all a bunch of colorful cast of characters, aren't you?"
No.
What is that supposed
All
to
I
mean?
wear is black.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah, no offense on that point. It's just that, you're quite the group. I haven't seen this many
We
various
are.
individuals in a while.
Thank you. I'm glad you noticed.
And he's shuffling around and starting to get some paperwork ready, and he sits there and he starts filling out all your guys' names and some of your guys' backstory to get you guys all registered. And it's all right. Well, now I got the paperwork all done. I'll each hand you one of these, and he each hands you what looks like a little pin or a little brooch that's a circle, and it has the shape of a leaf in it. Just like a normal, not like a maple leaf, just like a normal tree leaf.
Okay.
And he goes, "These are basically badges, and they help signify that you're a part of the guild. And so it gives you proper liberties that regular citizens wouldn't be able to have when going out in the territory of Rivia, that is. They also have some properties that will be unlocked for you the more that you adventure and the more that you progress with the guild. Now, I assume that you all don't really have a place to stay."
Yeah, this is true. Is
Yeah,
there like
that's
a
true.
hotel or something that we can rent out or some?
Is there a
I'm used to
bench?
Can I
sleeping
sleep
outside.
here?
Oh,
Yeah,
I've
is
got
there a
gold.
bench?
I
or a
wouldn't
park?
recommend sleeping here. There isn't any beds or anything. This is a government building, man.
How
That's
is there
never
like a
stopped me
close hotel or
before.
something? Is
Oh,
there a quest that we
Favorite
can do
place
for
to
gold?
sleep.
Oh,
Or
there.
is there a bench or a park nearby?
Yeah. How
Like-
much gold do you guys have, by the way?
I have 2 pieces.
Oh, you guys
I
are poor.
have 17.
Jill, how many do you have?
Well,
Benny?
2.
Carter?
15.
Okay, well I've got 32, so I guess hotel's on me.
He's but a poor boy from a poor family.
spare him his life from his monstrosity.
Yeah,
He's like, yeah, there's many hotels and taverns and the like around Castlefell. That is, I will say they don't come on the cheap side, especially with the influx of new citizens from the Western Empire coming in lately.
like how much? How much is not cheap?
I mean, well, if you are gonna get a room, it's probably gonna cost you 20 gold pieces a head.
Oh, I'm
A
out.
head?
Okay. I ask.
If I go in without my head.
Yeah.
I ask him yet again if there's a park or a bench nearby.
He kind of looks at that and he thinks for a little bit. And he goes, "Yeah, I understand you all have just been initiated and are now joining the guild, and you might be a little bit low on funds. There might be something you can do to have free housing, better than a bench, and better than sleeping outside. That is."
Oh, I haven't seen that bench yet. You can't be sure.
Well, I don't know. They have some pretty anti-ergonomic rails on the benches so that the homeless don't sleep on it. You know the whole deal.
I see.
Oh,
Never mind. Continue.
There's this old manor on the hill. It's been vacant since the Cataclysm. And
Call dibs.
well, yeah,
I call Manor.
yeah, you guys
Dibs on Manor.
by all means, you all can commandeer it.
No, just me. I call dibs.
okay. That sounds good.
Just to warn you, though, there have been a couple of other people who have tried to take it. I mean, it's owned by the guild, and as members of the guild, you are able to use it for your effects. That is. However, a couple of other guilds have tried to use it too, but they decided against it in the end.
Why?
Strange things go on in that manor, it seems.
Oh, is it haunted? Carter, this is totally what you're looking for, bro. It's like ghosts or something.
This is. It's
I have a prayer
probably
wheel.
my
I think I'll
job.
be fine.
Yeah, this is great for us. I think we should
Yeah,
go
that's-
just so that Carter can use his magical side thing.
By all means, do you
You
happen to
might
be
do my
paranormal
job.
investigators or ghost hunters by any means, or?
No, that's just Carter. That's just him.
You could say that.
Well,
He has a strange relationship with death.
Yeah.
Yes.
well, I can tell you
Beth and I-
after the cataclysm, you know, lots of people lost their lives. So it seems like you'll be finding lots of stuff if you do.
Lots of ghosts and spirits.
The workload never lessens.
All right.
So
I think everything's in order for you for the guild. I'll get all your papers transcribed and whatnot. And if you are going to the manor, I'll put that down as your mailing address so that we can be able to send messages and whatnot.
We shall go.
Sounds good.
All right.
How do we get there?
yeah, let's just walk to the manor now.
It's
You walk.
It's up over on the
Silly.
hill over there, just a couple of drays, and he kind of explains the directions of where to go. And you guys leave Sean and make your way over to the manor.
I say bye, Sean.
I do have one question.
Goodbye,
Is Sean
Mendez.
a sheep?
No,
Oh,
it's not.
Mendez.
It's not Sean Sheep. It's Sean Standpike.
Oh.
Oh, well, that's
Are
boring.
you related to Stan?
Excuse me.
You related
mean-
to Stan?
No, I don't know anyone by the name of Stan.
Darn.
Okay, you all enjoy your adventuring. Happy adventuring.
Bye, Sean.
Okay,
Say hi to
thank
Gary
you.
for us.
Thank you. Hasta
Leave
luego.
to the leave to the manor thing.
You guys
Oh my
leave.
God.
You guys leave to the manor, and you guys
Goodbye.
walk up, and you guys kind of enjoy the sights of the city. It is a pretty city, even if it's a little crowded at the moment. But you guys walk for like a solid 15-20 minutes, and the more you walk, the less and less crowded it gets until there's almost no one around in this part of the city. And you look and you see the manor on the hill, and there's a little sign that says Windsor Manor. And it
Like a Windsor knot?
kind of, yeah, like a Windsor name. Actually, if one of you guys want to do a history check on.
Ooh, I'm good at history.
Sure.
Windsor
You
Manor
are?
used
I'm
to be
pretty
a
sure I
girl's
suck
dorm.
at history. Oh no, I'm pretty good at
Ooh.
history,
I can tell you
surprisingly.
about the real Windsor Manor.
I want to do a history check.
Yeah.
Kosef
I
is
can
an
tell you
idiot,
about
except for when it
the
comes to
Windsor
history.
knot.
Okay.
There is a Windsor Manor that's a all girls dorm at BOUI.
Yes.
There's a
Okay,
Windsor
Yeah.
Manor that's a real thing that Abby, Carter, and I have gone to.
Oh yeah,
That's
that's right.
the
That's right.
Winchester
Me,
Tale.
the
Oh, yeah,
Winchester.
Winchester Manor.
There you go. That's it.
Oh yeah, Abby
I can tell you about the double
The
Windsor.
Windsor
did you roll?
Manor.
Let me roll.
Can I roll too? I also am pretty good at history.
Oh, actually, I suck at history, and I got a 1.
A 1.
Oh,
Brandy
Clearly,
can't.
I have memory problems.
It's been a rough.
She
It's
can't
been a
even
rough
remember
couple of
what she
days,
ate for breakfast.
and you're still kind of in shock that Karma died, and you weren't really able to heal her. And so your brain's kind of frazzled right now. It's hard to remember anything. Did you want to roll Kosef?
yeah. Kosef always wants to know about history. He may be an idiot, but history is his strong suit. Okay, I got an 18.
You got an 18. All right.
Yeah.
So Windsor Manor, and you kind of know from your line too. Windsor Manor used to be owned by, they all called him Old Man Windsor, hence Windsor Manor. And he was a rich man in the area, and he wanted to build basically his dream house in this part of the city. And they started construction, and he died before the construction was completed. And then all of a sudden, the cataclysm happened, and the building stands like how it is today. Surprisingly, it wasn't affected too much by the cataclysm, but it just just 8 years of wear and tear and being incomplete have left it kind of desolate.
Okay.
That guy dying caused the cataclysm. Clearly.
Obviously. Do you guys want to? Actually, your passive perception is high enough, Carter, that everyone's kind of chatting and Kosef is kind of explaining the history of Windsor Manor to everyone. And you see in the window, you could have sworn that you saw something move in the window.
It's a ghost.
Hey guys,
It's a bird.
I think something moved in that window.
Really?
Let's check.
What, you wouldn't
Yeah.
know. I'm the only person who saw it, and I have to tell you that.
I go and
I
look.
don't- That's why I was asking.
You go and
Really?
look, or at the window, or do you look at the?
Yeah, I go through the front
look
door.
out the window.
I want to
Or
go
wait,
walk
we're on the
inside
outside?
and Go into that room.
Yeah, you guys are
we're on the
currently
outside.
outside of the house.
Oh,
You-
then I want to.
Which window?
And I rush to the
Which
door.
window?
Yeah, I follow Jake.
It's one of
I follow-
one of the upstairs windows that you see.
And it's always an upstairs window.
Yeah.
Unless
Yeah,
it's like
okay.
a single story house.
I follow Jake inside.
So yeah, so you guys all end up rushing inside. You enter in, and the ground floor looks really pretty. There's dust and there's leaves and debris everywhere, but there's a really
Every
nice
corner.
mosaic pattern on the floor, and there's this circular
on it.
center to the floor that has like
I'm
a
not
sun
good.
shape into it, and it's
Ooh.
really pretty.
Can I instantly rush upstairs to see if there was like a ghost or something?
Yeah,
Carter, come with me.
by all
Let's see
means.
what room it is.
We'll go with
It's the
you.
ghost.
So you guys can go
Which
up one of
room
the
is it?
2 staircases, and when you go up,
Use the keys, Carter, to move.
the way that the house is, it's not like a full second floor. It's almost like a half second floor where if you scroll down to the bottom, you see this like a U shape, this upside down U shape. The middle is like a landing, and then off of that
Go down,
are
Carter.
hallways, and there are rooms down the hallways. And at the end of the hall is just a window on both of the hallways. And you look and you don't see anything.
I look for traps.
Look for traps. Give me an investigation roll.
Okay, I rolled a 19,
You rolled a 19
and my investigation is +3.
plus 3. All right. Are you still where are you currently in the house?
I don't know. Did we make it to the top floor, or am I just?
That depends. Let's say you guys are going
I was in the main room. I guess.
the main room. Okay.
I want to go up the stairs.
Well, we'll say that you guys are going up the stairs, and Arthur stops you guys all because at the top of the staircase, there's this wire that is almost a little invisible, but you guys can still make it out if you're looking for it. That goes across the first railing, and it there was indeed a trap there.
You guys are welcome.
Can
Good
I
job,
go
Arthur.
through the trap
Well,
with my foot?
I had enough hit points to tank it.
What'd you say, Nate?
I want to go step on the trap.
Okay. You try and step on the trap,
At it.
and the string just kind of lowers, and then it bends up again. And it looks like it was just a string to trip people up, either going up the stairs or down the stairs. It doesn't look like it was connected to anything.
Okay, well, I'll just break the string because it made me mad because no trap.
Okay, so you cut the string, and you look around on the top floor. You look down the hallway, Kosef, where from the outside would be where the shadow or the figure was moving, and you don't see anything.
I want to look down the hall too.
Yeah, can I do like a perception check or something?
Yeah, do like an investigation check. Yeah,
Okay,
you guys both can do an investigation. Do you just want to do it on the hallway, or do you want to walk down?
In like the room.
I want to
where the
walk down
ghost
to
was.
where the ghost was, the window, and then
The
investigate.
presumed ghost.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Okay, investigate the window.
Yes, you investigate
Maybe
the
it's
window
just a
roll.
poor Victorian orphan.
Okay, I really suck at
Oh,
investigating the
which window is
window.
it?
I'm
There's
only
no
good at
over here.
history, guys. I got a 4.
Wait, real fast.
I cast
Mitch,
guidance.
Which window is it? This
I got
window
an
over
8.
here?
It is
Here.
the window on the. So that's the ground floor right there, Benny.
Yeah, go down. Scroll down.
Oh,
Yeah. So if you scroll down on the list, there's
Oh,
that
yes.
U shape, and it's the
Harder, scroll down.
let's say the right wing. So both of you guys are on like the right wing.
Oh.
Yeah. That's where we are.
I wasn't able to finish it, but there are rooms that are connected to these hallways, and the doors are all shut between them.
Oh.
I use thaumaturgy to blast open all the doors.
You use thaumaturgy, and there's a gust of wind that seems to come down the hallway as each door just goes doom, doom, doom. Not down just that hallway, but also the left hallway too. And is very loud, and you guys wait for a second, and you don't hear anything. Just the rustle of
So all the doors
leaves.
opened?
Yeah, so all the doors are open now. At least on the top
'cause
floor.
Thaumaturgy does not open locked doors.
They were not locked indeed.
Okay, so just confirming. Just in case.
Okay, can I like check some of the rooms?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You guys
I want to
wanna
go follow Nate. Follow Kosef.
Yeah,
as we
I'll start checking some of the rooms.
check the rooms.
do you
Yeah,
guys
I also want to check rooms.
all
Me
go
too.
in
I go.
and check rooms?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go down the left hallway.
Yeah, that's
claim
what I was
the
gonna
room at
say.
the end of the hallway.
So you guys are all just taking the upstairs right now?
Yeah.
I'll take the
Well,
ghost
no.
room.
I'll go back downstairs and I'll tell them that I'll case it downstairs really quick.
Okay.
I'll claim the room where we saw the ghost.
Okay.
I'll take.
Yeah, I want to pick a bedroom.
I'll take the room opposite on the other side of the wing of the ghost room.
Okay, yeah. So you'll be on the left wing, checking the bedrooms. So you guys separating, you guys start looking. If you guys all want to start rolling investigations.
Soul's guidance.
Ooh, downstairs me is very investigated. I got a 17.
17?
Uh,
I rolled a 3.
I got a 12.
13.
I have a
So-
6.
6. Okay.
Mine would have been 6.
We'll do this as a collective. So far it's pretty even. Jill, Carter, what are your rolls?
I got 13.
13. Okay.
Oh, why you guys gotta bring my roll down?
I'm not. 13 is a decent roll.
You're right,
especially
it's
when we
the
have plus
4.
1 investigation.
3.
I got a
That was
12.
3.
You got 12.
Yep.
Okay. So you guys take a look around. It looks like on the top floor is just a bunch of. They're all bedrooms and in various stages of disrepair. Some of the rooms look like they still have like wood and some old rusty tools in them that were never taken out or never. Some of the rooms don't look completed. In one of the rooms that you check, Benny, there's actually a hole in the ceiling.
Ooh. Can I investigate it, or is it like just a hole straight through the?
You look at it and it doesn't look like it was made by. It looks like a hole that just wasn't finished. Like it just
Is it like a hole into the attic or like a hole through the roof?
a hole through the roof.
It's an
Okay.
escape hatch.
And so there's just
I'll take
natural
that roll.
sunlight just like blowing in.
Okay, what about the downstairs? How does the downstairs look?
Downstairs, so both on the right and left side. On the left side, there looks like there's a little guest entertaining area where you see some couches and some tables and whatnot in the bottom left room. In the middle left room, it looks like there's a study of some sort, and there's books. There's a book that's opened on the table that looks actually in pretty good condition, surprisingly. And then you continue on. You enter into another room, which looks like it's another hangout spot for guests and whatnot, until you get to the very back room, and it's this pretty large, substantial dining hall with like an ornate fireplace and everything, a big chandelier hanging over the dining table. There's a kitchen that's on the top right, and then there looks like there's a pantry and some preparation and whatnot, and then you make your way back down, and you kind of make this big circle downstairs.
Okay, can I go read the book really quick that was in the study?
Yeah, as you
Calling it
went,
right now.
as you're passing by the book, you kind of look at it, and it's written in common, and it's a really boring book. Like it is
Oh,
probably one of the most
I knew
boring
it.
books that you've ever seen.
about
It's
what?
not a ghost. It's a poor Victorian child teaching themselves how to read.
The book itself is about the life cycle of caterpillars.
Oh, okay. Well, I yell
It's
up to
definitely
Carter and all
something
them, and I
a
say it's
Victorian
Clue down
orphan
here.
would read.
Okay, and then
I respond, it's pretty clear up here.
Okay. Should we just start choosing rooms then? Is that what we feel like
I
doing?
call ghost
Wait,
room.
wait.
I think it's time to take a nap.
Can we
Yeah.
check the fire pit to see if there's like any recently like burned things in it?
You mean the fireplace?
there does seem to
Anything.
be some, not recently, but there is like ashes and charred stuff in there from either squatters who
Or
had gone
Victorian
to the
children.
house, because people had gone to the house before, remember, but all of them seem to run off because of something.
Or
Okay.
Victorian children.
Now, does
It's
anybody
a
have a
mob
Ouija
of
board?
them.
Yeah.
We have a
Okay.
prayer wheel.
Can I
I
choose?
do
Not
have a
me.
prayer wheel.
I'm
Yeah.
a human Ouija board, Jake.
Oh, that's true. So it seems like the house is
You're
haunted.
immediate.
So
Yeah.
do
Can I-
we?
Not exactly. I can just
I-
see ghosts.
I think we should just choose
Sometimes.
choose rooms really quick, and then
know,
see if
they're
there's
not
like any
hiding.
quests or something like that.
Agreed.
Okay. Well, I choose like the one closest to the stairway on the right.
Again, I take the ghost room.
I want the one with the hole in the roof.
So you can fly
Depends
out
on the
easy.
job.
Yeah. How big is the hole?
You can climb up it if you flap out your wingspan, it'll be too big, but you can definitely climb up it and then fly off on top of the roof if you wanted to.
Cool.
So like,
Also
do we just
widen the
like,
hole.
do we feel like just chilling here, or like, do I have anything
I
that I
think
can
it's-
unpack? Okay.
We should hold a seance tonight.
I agree.
I feel like we will probably just be attacked tonight
Okay.
But we
by
should
poor
hold a
Victorian
stance.
orphans.
So do we? What else can we do?
Yeah.
Recruit poor
I would say
Victorian
that depends on
orphans.
what you guys want to do. If you guys want
Is there
to,
like any door or anything that
Is
was
it?
like not able to open at first?
there's a cellar door that is
Ooh.
you have access to just outside the kitchen, but that one does seem locked.
Can I like try and
Uh,
kick it in? Can I attempt to kick it in?
I
Yeah,
have
give me a
Yeah, I
strength
was
check.
gonna say.
pickles.
Strength check.
I'm
All right,
I'm
I
down
got
with
you.
Nate now. By the way, I've come downstairs. to
You come
explore
down.
the
Me
cellar
too.
with Nate.
Which way did you go to get downstairs? Did you
Down the
Ooh,
stairs
it
my
matters.
character's on right now.
Okay.
Down the one where we broke the string.
So the kitchen is in the top right. So you go down the left staircase and then do you cut across to the right and then go up, or do you go kind of around and back to the
I cautiously walk around and back, checking for traps.
Okay, so yeah, roll for investigation.
Don't fail me now. Cast Soul's Guidance. Oh, nat 20. I got a 25 total.
Nat 20? Okay. You do find a couple of other little they almost look like tripping devices or tripping spots and whatnot that somehow Kosef just kind of like walked over. Didn't even notice them. But the thing that surprises you most is the fact that in the room with the book that's about caterpillars, there is a man sitting in the chair reading the book. A human man.
Oh, what?
How did
So
we
I
miss
just
him?
walked over, picked the book up out of his hands, read the title,
Hey.
and then gave it back to him, and then just didn't
Oh no,
notice.
you didn't pick up the book. You just kind of like looked at it and saw that it was about caterpillars, and you didn't even touch it. You just kind of left it there.
Let's see if you.
Now, is this
Cool.
man alive?
Remains to be seen. I walk up to him and I say, "Hey, do you know what all these little wires are that are all over?"
The man kind of he doesn't respond to you like at all. He just kind of keeps reading.
He's a ghost. Can I actually do the strength check now really quick
Oh,
to
yeah,
kick down the cellar?
Yeah, do the strength check. So.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's not what you like to see. I got a 13 in total.
Well, luckily a 13 was going to be the DC for it. So you
Oh,
Oh, you're
perfect.
barely stronger than a door, Nate.
Yeah, you barely you have to hit this door kind of twice, but you managed to break the door open, but you kind of like break the actual hinge in the door, so the door won't close and shut again, but you can,
Oh,
Oh,
Nate, all
it's
the
okay.
vampires are gonna come out of the basement.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna wait outside. I'm yelling to Carter. I'm like, Carter, hurry up, because I'm not going down there without Carter.
I
Let's
wanna
all
go.
go down together.
Yep.
I wanna
I
go.
Okay.
down.
Well, we wait
wave
until
my
Carter
hand.
deals with the strange man that's now in our house. Okay.
yeah.
Waving my hand in front of this guy's face while he's reading. I'm going, "Hey, I'm talking to you. Do you work here, or do you like live here or something?"
And he kind of
Fun
jumps, and then he looks at you, and he goes, "One sec. You can actually see me?"
He's a ghost.
Yes. Why wouldn't I be able to see you?
I'm not sure. Most folks just don't know. They don't even notice me. There was one dragon-looking fellow that just passed by and looked at my book and then walked away.
Goodness.
Uh,
There wasn't
he's-
a man
he's
there
kind of-
before, guys. I swear.
He's kind of rude like that.
Somebody's blind.
He's rude
Kosef
like
kick
that.
down door.
What an
Great to know
idiot.
you. What is your name, sir?
My name is Gary Fear, but at work they call me Mr. Fear.
Yeah. It's not every day that I get to meet someone who is attuned to the supernatural.
What?
I see now.
How do you know that?
I see what's going on. So,
I see what's happening here.
what's keeping you here? You just
and stream.
you here for fun? Is there like something I can help you out with? Get you to the other side.
No, well, you see, the issue is, it's this cursed house. I started construction on it so long ago, and I just can't let it go.
Dun dun dun.
We've got to finish the house.
You seem like a fairly nice guy, so I will. If you don't, if you don't tell my boss, I'll let this one slide, and I will let you just stay here until you're ready to move on.
By
If
all
there's
means.
anything we can do to help you out, just tell me.
I mean, I assume that you probably came to live here, that is?
Yes, because we are all broke.
That is fine. The Cataclysm has, done terrible things to personal and global economies. And I don't even mind, to be honest. I mean, I've been dead for the last almost 9 years, is it now? Wow, time
I
has
see
flown.
that is
But
rather
to
unfortunate.
be honest,
Wait.
the issue is that anyone who comes to stay here, they don't stick around. They just all leave.
Yeah. Do you have any idea what that's about?
For a second I thought it was me, but no, it's the little critters.
And what do these critters look like?
Oh, I don't want to spoil their fun. They're actually pretty good-natured.
Wait,
All right.
I missed.
I yell at Carter again to hurry up and get to the basement because we're all just sitting staring at the door.
Okay. I apologize to him when I hear the loud yell, and I say, "I've got to be going now, but I will make sure to introduce you to everyone soon."
Oh, please, you can stay just a little bit longer. It's been quite a long time since I've even spoken to someone.
No.
Well,
No.
how about
Basement,
you come
very
with me
intriguing.
then? Do you want to come to the
No.
basement with us all?
No.
I
Don't
suppose
invite
I
strangers.
could. I was at a very exciting part. Did you know about cocoons?
Yes, I did.
Vaguely. You'll have to tell me more sometime.
Oh. Well, I could go along with you. Yes,
I
but
can bring the book for you.
well, there's gonna be no need to read it down there. There's hardly any light. They never finished the electrical in the basement. What can I say?
There's electricity?
I wonder why.
Well, you don't know that yet, Jake.
Something's about to go down.
All right, and then I walk over to everyone standing around the basement.
All right.
Now, do
Okay.
we see anybody with Mr. Fear?
No, you don't.
Okay. Well, what took you so long?
All right. Well, I was super impatient, so I just instantly, the second I see him, I just charge down the basement.
And while he's
Follow
charging down the
quickly.
basement, while they're
I also
going
go
down,
down.
I introduce just Jake and Jill. I point to the ghost standing next to me and I say hello. Hello, and this is and then I ask him, I forgot to ask for your name. What was your name?
Windsor. You can just call me Windsor, to be honest.
Yes,
From
this is Windsor. He has been here the whole time, and he says it is very nice to meet you.
Pleasure.
Grand. It's nice to
Alright.
meet more folks from the living.
But we can't actually see him?
No, you cannot.
Can you hear him?
Yeah.
You can't hear him either.
Oh.
At least not right now. I'll say that.
So I say hello to Carter's imaginary friend and then go downstairs.
Yeah. What's in the basement?
So you go down to the basement, and the basement's there's like hardly any light down in the basement. But
But wait, Bennett, Nate, do either of you guys even have dark vision?
I do.
I think
do.
Dragonborn have dark vision, don't they?
Yeah, I think I do.
I do.
Because I didn't
Oh,
know if
No,
everyone did.
I'm
Okay,
blind.
so Abby and Nate do. Bennett cannot see a single thing.
Wait, do I have dark vision?
I don't think you do.
I'm not sure if Eric
Where
Coker
do I
do.
check this
It would be in your race.
race? How do I check my race? Okay.
Okay,
I
you
have
have
big
60 feet of
eyes.
dark vision. You're fine, Benny.
What did I say?
Sorry,
while
continue.
you run down the stairs, Kosef, I want you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, so I'm tripping
Gotcha.
right now. Where's dexterity? Okay.
You're probably gonna
Here
step
we
on
go.
the stair and it breaks
Tripping.
under your foot.
Okay, I got another 13.
You got a 13? Okay. So you hit a string, and the string doesn't make you tumble. What it does is the string follows along with you, and you hear something start to clatter above the bottom door that you just burst down into the cellar. And you manage to just
fun.
jump out of the way after this, what looks like a bag of rocks and rusty tools just clatters onto the floor.
Dang.
The Home Alone house.
Why
Okay.
is Windsor trying to kill us?
Yeah, does
Hey,
it
you
like
don't know
block off
about
the
him.
doorway
You
or
ran
something?
downstairs.
The old man Windsor kind of hears the thing fall downstairs, and he hears Kosef kind of yell. It's kind of like, "Hey!" And he starts smiling. He's like, "Oh, they do such a good job."
They do such a good job. No, wait, I can't hear him.
Yeah. Be quiet.
Hold
And
on,
it
is
said
the
Carter,
door
so I
like
said,
blocked
"What,
off?
Bennett?"
I was going to say something, but I'm like, no, I can't see him, so.
It's
Yeah.
the
no,
door isn't
none of us
blocked
can hear
off.
me.
There's a big pile of stuff in front of the floor, but people can just kind of step over it if they wanted to.
Oh, okay. All right,
What if
well
they don't
then,
want to?
I would like to investigate the basement.
Okay, roll an
Yeah, I want
investigation.
to look around too.
Okay,
Too.
Then I head downstairs after them.
I got a,
slowly now.
16 for investigation.
16? Nice.
Yeah.
So you guys
Should I
are.
roll too?
Yeah, you can roll too.
Alright, I shall also.
I got
roll.
18.
Nice.
Wait, what are we rolling?
Investigation.
Investigation, so that you guys can look around. So I'll say with the 18 and with the 16, you guys do a clean sweep
I
of
got
the
a
cellar.
17.
17. That's good. And
That's awful, Bennett. It's
down
like 16
in
or
the
18.
cellar, there's lots of different portions. It's not quite maze-like, but you can get lost pretty easily down there if you're not aware of where you are. There looks like there's a wine cellar sort of portion. There's like a cold storage for food and for other vegetables. And so you guys, there's a decent amount of wine still down there. A lot of broken bottles, but there's some wine that's still down there. There's some potatoes that look like they have way too many eyes to be healthy.
Those are the eyes I felt on the back of my head.
Potato eyes.
And it kind of reeks down here. Like, you guys probably want to clean out the basement or clean out the cellar at some point because there's probably mold down here.
Is it black mold?
It could be black mold. You want to get that
Hmm.
checked up. The city could be after you.
Not if they don't know what basement. We don't have a basement.
Exactly.
There is no basement.
Be quiet, kids. Don't stop yelling. They'll find out about our basement.
Oh gosh.
You guys also find it looks like there's a storage area that has a bunch of like clothes and
Victorian orphans.
a bunch of. It looks like there's some Victorian style clothes in there and whatnot, and along with that, you both Kosef and Brandy, and also actually all of you because you guys rolled really high. You guys notice that some of the clothes are kind of shifting. I want everyone to roll for initiative.
Oh, fun.
No.
Let's go.
Oh,
Wait,
baby. 23.
13.
If my initiative says 1, does that mean I just get +1 for initiative?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a 7.
Oh, hey, I got 20. Not a natural 20. I had 19 plus 1.
Dirty 20? Okay.
Got a dirty 20. I got a
Next
20.
dirty.
Wait, where does it say
I got a
initiative?
7.
Next
on
to
the
the
Your
armor
armor
class.
class and your speed.
Oh, right. Okay, then I got 14.
I have a 14.
Alright, one sec.
Same.
I want to. That's bad.
That's bad. Bad.
No bueno.
Some of these guys ain't rolling right. That guy ain't. Wow. Okay, so who rolled between 20 and 25?
Me.
Who was higher?
Me.
Carter.
I got 23.
Okay. So we got Fear at the top. Alright, and then we have Kosef.
Yay.
15 to 20. Anybody?
No.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Ooh.
Alright, and then we have 10 to 15.
Me.
Me.
I got
rolled
14.
highest. I
14.
got 14.
Both of you got 14. Who has the higher dexterity between the two of you? Between Abby and
Probably Bennett.
Where
Yeah,
does it
I
say
have
that?
a 17.
Oh, I have a 14.
Okay, yeah. So it's gonna be Phantom. And then it will be Brandy. And then it will be
Jake, what did you roll?
A 7. So I rolled a 6 plus 1.
You
Wah,
lazy
wah.
wizard.
Oh yeah, and so yeah, 5 to 10.
That's me.
Thank you. Okay.
Just to rub it in.
Yeah. As if I didn't
Add
just say it.
insult to injury.
Yeah.
Sorry, real quick. Let me open up the monster manual.
He did the mash. He did the monster mash.
It was a great smash.
Smash.
You just said everything I said, but slightly after
We
me.
have
No,
Arthur.
you said everything I said slightly after.
Actually,
me.
Jake, what's your dexterity?
No.
13.
13? Okay. And then 1 to 5. Jill, what did you roll?
By the way, Jill, you're muted. Something
She's
tells me
asleep.
she might be. Oh.
Well, I did fall asleep at my desk, actually.
Oh,
I
yeah.
I almost fell
Sorry, I
asleep
just
too.
got used to staying up this late because I go to bed early for work.
You're good, you're good.
One sec.
We actually probably should have stopped like 20 minutes ago, but we got to this
Yes.
point, so
Well, now we have to battle.
Wait one
Nate's been
sec.
waiting eagerly
Yeah.
to smack stuff.
I'm
That
gonna
is
wreck
true.
it.
You guys talk too much. Okay.
Wow, that's so insulting, Jill. It's a
Oh, it's a
role-playing game.
Yeah,
The
I feel like that's
talking
kind of the
part's fun
goal.
part.
Otherwise, we're just listening to a story and then interacting every now and then.
I love combat too, though. Combat's a lot of fun.
Tis true.
If we can talk, I can't stay up that late then.
Well, we got off to a later start than we meant to by like 45
did.
minutes.
actually what we can do, so Jill, roll for initiative real quick and we will
I
start.
rolled a 10.
You rolled a 10? Okay. Alright, so we have everyone marked for initiative. If you guys are all feeling tired right now, we could end here.
Now let's
and
finish the combat really quick.
you guys want to finish?
Mm,
I think we might want to come
Yeah,
back
so yeah,
to it.
put
I
it
could
to
Yeah, I
the
think
go
we'll
vote.
wanna
and
come
Nate
back
could
to
go,
it.
I think. But I gotta get up for church tomorrow. Like I could do
I
it.
vote to pause.
Okay, that's fine.
Me too.
Don't worry,
Okay.
Nate. You'll
Yeah,
come
'cause
back
I don't
into like
wanna
a
be
blaze of
just
glory.